It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, God.
He never gets this right in the live show.
Hi, Tom here. God knows I'm not perfect. I guess I can be difficult and sometimes perhaps a little demanding. Oh, sure, some might say tyrannical, but I don't get it. I try to be a nice guy, but lately it seems that everybody's pissed at me. My friends are pissed, my doctor's pissed, my mother's pissed, my lawyer's pissed, my waiter's pissed, and chick is pissed. Everybody's pissed at me. My banker's pissed, the band is pissed, my plumber's pissed, the fish are pissed, my barber's pissed, my brother's pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Tom, you are an evil bastard. We're all pissed at you today.
I am sick of all your bitching. Here's a check. Go away.
Yeah. Your boss is pissed, your kids are pissed, your neighbor's pissed, your sister's pissed. We'll bet even God is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. When I wrote my pissed off list, I'm sure there's someone that I missed, and that will probably make them pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Very justifiably.
Everybody's pissed at
Your friends are pissed, your partner's pissed, your mother's pissed, your lawyer's pissed, your waiter's pissed, your dog is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Good morning. Hello. Yak. For those of you who think I pick on Tom too much, that song was written, I don't know, decades ago. About everyone was pissed at you because the way you are.
Oh, because everybody else is wrong.
And there's your problem. Hi, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee.
Oh, wait a second.
Hey, hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, do you hear anything?
I'm pretty busy over here.
Yeah, me too.
It smells like fish.
That smells like... Boy, oh boy.
Does it smell
You
like
got a lot of nerve showing up here.
just because I know how to work the system?
I know what you did.
Yeah.
I know you. He said, why don't you go ahead and take this day and this day? And you kept saying, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Technically, I only missed 5 business days of work. But it sure seemed like
Yeah. How would they get 3 weekends in there? I can't figure that
I have
out.
no idea.
He's like
very
trigonometry.
good.
I never could get that. Could you?
I have figured out how to weasel out of work. I did so at a very early age.
Man, oh man, oh
So
man.
you've always been a good weasel. Did you find your
Yes.
father, maybe your grandfather, weasels as well?
I come from a long line of weasels.
May I be the first to say that you are ruddy, you are robust, you are sea-worn.
Yes.
An old salt.
You are yar, my friend.
It's Josh Arnold, ladies and gentlemen, back in the saddle.
Hello.
Unbelievable.
We should also point out that Mr. Godwin
That's a shame.
is starting his vacation a little early by getting sick.
Oh, no.
And what
No.
were you saying earlier?
Yeah.
What was his the symptoms? What did you
He
say?
came in, he said, you didn't feel well last week, right? He said, what were the symptoms? And I was just dizzy and I was fatigued. And
That's right. You
No,
said
he gave me the classic yesterday, I'm trying to get out of school tomorrow today. Man, I just don't feel that good. Is that right? Yeah,
He
you don't
planted the
feel
seed?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Well, he
yesterday.
said he's vomiting and he looked
Oh,
kinda-
man.
I came in and Tom goes, Pat's not here. And I go, oh, really? He goes, yeah, he was dizzy and vomiting. And you know how Tom, dizzy and vomiting, and there were dragons at his feet, and it was horrible. And
Dizzy, don't you just picture him spinning in the hallways? puking?
No,
Puke everywhere, yeah.
I don't have the story in front of me, but I'm not kidding. Someone may have seen this in the national news last night. Once again, in the United States of America, we have a case of the plague.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, just
what, the plague?
the plague.
Why not? Let's throw that into the mix.
Bubonic or
Just
Just the plague.
I just saw the headlines. David Muir. Also tonight, a man in blah, 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 has the plague. The plague?
I'm thinking the Black Plague, right?
The
Ebola,
Black Plague,
right?
that's the one I think of.
I don't know.
Is there only one?
Liquefying organs, I think.
I'll Google it, but yeah,
about the bubonic?
it's out there.
Yeah,
That is
that's
the
what,
black.
That's what bubonic plague. Yeah, that's outbreak, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to find out.
Dustin Hoffman.
So let me finish my logic here. So obviously, Pat's not feeling well. Odds are he's the second guy with
the plague.
Oh, yes.
the plague.
Yeah, it's the plague.
With his luck, yeah.
Patient 1.
He always has like British culture, so that makes sense.
Yeah, the plague.
There you go.
So we'll see. I just didn't want to have. I've got a vacation coming up in a couple weeks. I don't want to go. Well, I can't go. I have the plague.
But our COVID's not referred to as the plague, right? It's just COVID 2020.
Yeah.
I believe it's called Wuhan flu.
You're still doing that.
He's so angry.
Now, yesterday.
He won't play Chinese checkers anymore.
I'm out.
So
I
angry.
had to drop out of that tournament.
What is the Chinese monetary unit?
Yen.
Yen. Yeah.
Is it the yen?
Yeah.
I think so.
What's Japan?
That's yen as well. I don't know. Is
Wait a
Japan
minute.
yen? 'Cause I
Yen?
thought that was.
Yen.
Hey, Mark, we looked at what's the Chinese? Is Chinese money yen? I thought that was Japanese.
I don't know.
I don't know. I know lira used to be Italian. That was cool. That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's going to be $10 or 50 million lira.
Okay, Japanese.
One of those was like a little bit rough.
Okay. Hi, welcome to the Ugly American Hour. It's the Japanese yen.
What's the name of that funny money over there?
Yeah, where they're talking their gibberish. The Chinese yuan. Y-U-A-N. Chinese yuan.
That'd be confusing if your name was Juan and you were a Mexican living in China.
I don't think that's legal.
You like named Johnny Cash.
Korean is one also.
Is Korean yuan too?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So there you go.
Okay,
Everybody has a lot better looking money than we do.
it's usually more colorful.
It's always cooler.
I went to an ATM in Canada. It's beautiful when the money comes out. It's gorgeous.
It's got like a hole you can look through sometimes.
It's like a Skittles commercial.
It is.
I think it looks like a cartoon. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the Sunday Funnies. This isn't real money. It's
And
got blue in it and gray and red and yellow.
And Chuck is on the money now, right?
Oh, King Charles?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Mama can't be on the money still, or do they have to take everything in and recycle it and change the?
In Canada, you mean?
Or they just put bigger ears on
On Mom?
Mom.
Give her a haircut and call her
Give
back.
her a haircut, color.
And they dropped the euro, right?
Yeah, that's all the Brexit thing, I think.
Yeah, they're doing the pound and the pound sterling. Yeah, that's a much cooler name though than cash. Don't you
Really?
think than the dollar?
The pound?
The pound sterling? Yes. Sterling sounds elegant.
Until they go slang with it. Hey, you got a quid?
Yeah, I quit.
That's kind of a gross word.
Yeah, I sort of liked all that though.
Oh, I do too, but it's
You got to put that thick Cockney accent on. Oh, this is equal quid. Oh, what the hell did he say? I don't know. It sounded like he swallowed an octopus.
$1.28 in the United States is worth one British pound. USA. How about that?
Didn't it used to be like $3 to a
I thought it was like a pound was like $2 or something, right?
Yeah, forever.
Forever.
In any event, how did we get to this topic? Oh, yeah, Godwin's not here. So I hope he doesn't have the plague. And I'll find out more about the plague.
You know what? Maybe it would do him good if he got a good dose of the plague for a couple weeks. And,
from what I understand, he's going to one of the world's most popular amusement parks.
Yeah, he's headed to Disney.
Let's not have him have the plague.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Finally, the Bob and Tom show goes viral.
It would be fun to watch, like in a documentary that comes out 5 years, and it's all thanks to this man, and it's Pat, and they have to show a clip from this show.
Yeah.
Good beaver gone bad. Okay, fine.
And he's vomiting on Goofy.
Okay, Pat is.
Did that ever happen when you were Foghorn Leghorn at Six Flags get vomited on?
I never did get puked on, thankfully. Yeah.
But did some of your coworkers and their characters?
Not that I had always heard tell, and you would hear tell also of the character themselves getting rather ill.
In the suit?
Yeah. In the suit.
It would never be like, hey, Goofy is hungover this morning, dude. Steer of him.
And yeah. And the way some of the heads were, they would, well, there's vomit coming out of Bugs' eyes.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Now, here in the Bob and Tom program, we like to, by the way, Mr. Godwin is going to be at in St. Cloud, Florida, this Friday and Saturday at Porky's Comedy Club. And then next week, he's at McCurdy's in Sarasota, running Thursday the 18th through the 21st.
So he's got a working vacation.
And between times, he's going to be at Disney World with
That's
his
awesome.
son, having a great time. We have Heat in the news today.
I love the Death Valley story. I can't get enough of it.
We'll get that coming up. And then we have to update Josh on something that happened on the show yesterday that involves his wardrobe.
Oh.
We had a great visit with the comedian Aaron Weber yesterday.
Oh, come on. He was okay.
Oh, he was terrific. Such a nice guy.
He was very funny. You're right.
And his wife is currently, what's the most delicate way to say?
Preggers?
Pregnant?
Pregnant.
With
With
child?
child?
Yeah, with
is currently
child.
with
Expecting?
Their daughter, their
yeah.
first daughter.
Why do we dance around?
Knocked up?
Yeah, there we go. I was trying to find
Doing the devil's business, making the beast with two backs.
Somebody completed inside her? I believe is
Anything, stop us when we've insulted you.
shooting little Kiever out the beaver. Are we done?
Oh, shooting Kiever off the beaver. I've never heard of
Oh,
that.
that's new. That's it now. That's gotta be. That has to take the world by storm.
Shooting Kiever out the beaver.
All right.
Such a sweet guy. Aaron Weber said something that I think you will absolutely relate to.
Okay.
Involving his wardrobe that was so funny. By the way, I should point this out. He's going to be in Dayton, Kentucky, coming up the 18th through the 20th of July. Springfield, Missouri later, and then he'll be in Lexington, Kentucky, the 8th through the 10th of August at Comedy Off-Broadway. So just get a chance, be sure to go see him.
You think people in Dayton, Kentucky, they get visitors looking for the Aerospace Museum?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet so. Yeah. That sounds like something my family would do. Because we went to Kenton, Ohio one time. We thought it was Canton. It was Kenton. I was very excited. We were going to the Football Hall of Fame. This is a true story. And we got, well, this isn't Canton at all. No, it's Kenton, you idiots. Yeah.
Are they at least close to each other?
No, God, no. No, I had no idea. I might have been, 9 or 10. I don't remember. But,
Think you were misled deliberately?
that sounds like something my wiseacre father might have done. Yes, to amuse himself while being emasculated.
By the way, what was in Kenton, Ohio?
Not much, man. Not much at all.
Laundromat?
A lot. Yeah, we used to do that. I haven't talked about that in a while.
We'll tell everybody when we come back.
All right. Because it's summer vacation time. This was the time of the year we did it. Big time.
Yeah.
We look forward to it every year.
Okay, well, we'll find out what you're talking about. Just a
All
second.
right.
What else you got over there?
I'm going to tell you about Raycon earbuds. They've just launched their upgraded model, the best-selling everyday earbuds. And now, with the new features, you get active noise cancellation, gel tips with an ergonomic design for that perfect fit, and multi-point connectivity. I call it the romance button. It lets you pair with two devices at once, so you can put your foreheads together and enjoy something. And maybe shoot a Kiever off a beaver or whatever the hell. Quick charge function and weatherproof and sweat resistant. The Raycon earbuds. We've got a bunch of new pairs here in the house with color coordinated. Kristi got the blush violet. I got forest green, Tom got royal blue, and Josh got classic black to match his shirt. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee, of course, so what are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's right, 15% off the already low price and free shipping. Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have lots of cool stuff in the news, including this headline. I better not even read it. It's so disgusting. But it's about the emergence of the male member much more frequently on television.
Oh.
It's a thing.
Hang and dong?
The hanging dong is hanging out on the TV.
So no more the landmark crying game. Everything's kind of becoming that
Everything's
way,
coming up. Okay, good. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
By the way, parents, if you have kids and you have the minivan, make sure there's at least 2 TV screens in the back of that minivan because, God forbid, your child might be forced to use their imagination for 20 minutes on the way to elementary school in order to keep them busy. I say much better. Every single moment be spoon-fed by the video god that runs their life. Gee, I wonder where ADD comes from. I can't possibly imagine. I mean, we kept the boy entertained 24 hours a day his entire childhood in front of a television with a remote control and a game console. All of a sudden, he can't pay attention. Oh, great Zeus! Why have you done this to our child? Please send down some of your pharmaceuticals as which to cure the lad. Otherwise, we might be forced to spend time with him, and frankly, he's kind of an idiot. And while you're at it, send me something for my fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome and myriad of other ailments the medical community has convinced me that I have, because as an American, if I don't feel good 24 hours a day, well, there must be a pill I can pop into my face and change my brain chemistry to constantly feel better. Or maybe, and I'm just spitballing here, oh great one, maybe you're not supposed to feel good all the time. Maybe it's supposed to be a struggle to get out of bed every once in a while, and in doing that, it's how you become a better person. When you hurdle that part of your life, then you just create this incredible sense of entitlement, which is what I complain about the rest of the world having. Maybe this ADD thing is kind of overblown. Maybe it's supposed to be harder to read something than it is to watch it on TV, and we have these big, fat, drug-addicted kids that are basically embracing all the worst parts of Elvis Presley. We're not doing them any favors. Maybe, oh great one, the rest of the world isn't the problem. Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
By the way, that bit is entitled Parenting Advice from a Guy That's Never Had Kids.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
I haven't seen you much the last few years because you are like me and you have some young children. My youngest right now is 1.5, and I've got a 4.5. What are yours?
The wife and I were about 18 months into a pregnancy scare. And it's
boy or girl scare?
This is a girl scare. It's getting downright horrifying. I got to be honest with you.
So she's not even one yet?
She's going to be one next week, and I got a boy that's going to be a 3-year-old.
Perfect. Greatest age of all time. It's like having a talking dog.
Yeah, but if a dog didn't do anything you said. Just get off the chair! Can't you see I'm bigger than you? Can't you see that?
Brilliant.
Look, here's the deal. This is 2 kids now, and anybody out there listening, if you don't have kids, way to go. Keep doing that. We're all very proud of you for not having kids. But do this for the rest of us with kids. Would you quit judging people's parenting? Yes. That would be. Now I realize I'm hypocritical in this. Mm-hmm. I realize that I came in for years and I talked about people's terrible parenting. I remember the jokes. I know the things that I said. I know that I talked about the child leash, and I can't believe they have a child leash. And, when I go home, what is there, a stake in the middle of the yard with a chain attached to it so that during the day the kid could run and dig?
Now you want one.
I want my kid trussed up like Hannibal Lecter. I want something over his face that he has to bite through to get out. And he would bite through it. But I understand I'm hypocritical. I understand that when my kid throws a temper tantrum at the store, it's because he missed a nap. When your kid does it, it's because you're a terrible parent. It's because you don't feed him the right foods, you're neglectful, probably just a bad person. In general.
Correct.
I understand all that.
Right.
But I'll take it from those that have kids. But if you don't, every time there's a news story about terrible parenting, my single idiot friends, they go, my mom never would let that happen. She knew we were 100%. That woman in Cincinnati last year that dropped her kid in the monkey cage, and they had to shoot poor Harambe. Let me tell you something. I got a toddler. He's been in 4 gorilla enclosures. Sure. It's got to be half a dozen cockfights. I saw my kid in an ISIS propaganda video, man. You can't watch them all the time. There I am, scrolling through the internet. He's running through tires. He's got a rifle above his head, yelling about jihad. We're not even that far in the alphabet yet. You can't watch them all the time. My mom knew we were 100% of the time. Your mom didn't know where you were most of the time. I have 2 kids. I have no idea where either of them are right now. I imagine still in the car. It's been a couple hours. Can't watch them all the time.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here, kind of, sort of. It's the summer edition.
Yeah. Josh,
some are here, some aren't.
Hey, why don't you shut up?
Oh,
You're not supposed to be here. We got real used to you not being here.
I bet it was a lovely vacation for me.
Those were funny shows, weren't they?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
My side.
It could only have been.
So you finally escaped from Oskay's basement, huh? And did the ropes.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. I think I will forever remember Oskay saying one morning on the air, "Hey, look, lady, no one wants your baby." Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was fun.
Now, yesterday in the show, we talked with comedian Aaron Weber, and a couple interesting things.
Can we stop talking about him? Is that possible?
I just want to say that Josh missed something important.
Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get to meet him.
He, much like you, always wears the same kind of shirt, which is?
In the winter, Carhartt.
Carhartt.
You have a winter wear and summer wear?
I do, yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the summer wear?
Dickies work shirts. Yeah.
Dickies out in the summer.
That's right. That's the old.
It sounds like when I mow the lawn.
Is it called a Dickie bar? Really? Is that what it's called? Like a Chippendale bar in Asia, a Dickie bar?
No.
Is that right?
I was not aware of that.
A Dickie bar. Yeah.
Oh,
men's strip and a Dickie bar. I think.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I know there's a tiki bar. What is he talking about?
I don't know.
The point is, does anyone want to review what?
I remember
yeah.
it. Aaron says that he likes Carhartt because he typically wears an XXL, and in Carhartt, their sizes come a little bigger, so he only wears an XL, and he likes being an XL kind of guy.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, their sizes are different.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some companies that skew the other way.
Yeah, most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Where, an XL is tight if you're a medium. So,
anything like American Apparel or like H&M or something. Though, if you want to hate your body, go to H&M for the day. Oh, my goodness. The XL there is tight.
Well,
the last time I walked into an Aeropostale, they shooed me out with a broom. We have nothing for you here. Nothing. Well, it says 2XL. We don't mean it.
Not even in the back. Get out.
It stands for extra, extra special. Leave.
So in any event, he was real funny, but I just thought that because I know that you've always talked about that disparity that they have with sizes, and stuff. So
every company is different.
And then another interesting point, and of late we've been talking about merch. Willie's got his on the road merch. Every comedian kind of most comedians have some kind of thing that they sell after the show.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you got now, Willie? You got the papers. What is it?
I have the Willie Griswold weed pens. It's just a little trick because weed pens are a thing that people can use to get high on the go. And I just say, is
get
weed legal?
high on the go.
That's what you want. Because for so long, chick, you were stuck in the house with the weed. You had to grind it up. Right. Now it's in a little weed pen, a little vape.
Right. There you go.
My weed pens are just pens that say weed on the side.
Okay. But
that's fun.
Yesterday, Aaron pointed out that he has a large head.
Oh, okay.
And he turned around and he on the back of some of those hats they have that rubber strip that has the little clips in the holes so you can expand it or contract it.
A snapback.
Yeah, and he's in the very last notch.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So I said, how about this?
That's a big head.
You could invent the equivalent of the seat belt extender on an airplane. The back of hats.
And Tom started to explain to him the seatbelt extension, and Aaron went, I'm very familiar with that.
Oh, okay. He's a bigger dude.
He's a bigger
I
He
love
did
this
look
guy.
like he would need a seatbelt extender.
Yeah, he's such a sweet guy. I really liked him. But I thought we could invent the hat extension thing with extra holes, and then he could put his name on it. Talk about a unique bit of merch. Every night he'd probably sell one.
I mean, that could be named after him. It's so unique.
Yeah.
Oh, the Aaron. Oh, the Weber? No, we already got Weber Grill.
I need an Aaron.
Aaron.
the Aaron
Tom really,
hat strip.
Where are you at on your snapback, Tom?
This is a Velcro.
I mean, do you ever wear a snapback?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
I know what size hat. I'm a gentleman. I know what size hat I wear.
That's great. Yeah.
7 3/8.
My son wears an 8. Yeah.
Big head?
Big head. Big head.
Weren't you related to Big Head Johnny?
Yeah. He passed away, but my mother-in-law at the time when Max was born said, "Oh my gosh, like, does he get his big head from your son?" She's like, "Have you seen her family? Oh my God, yeah, yeah." There's a whole thing about when Chick met my uncle. His head was so big it was as big as the computer monitor he was looking at. I think was the
That's what I
quote.
said. And you realized we measured our heads one morning on the air. And do you remember who had the biggest head in the room?
I do have a big melon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's. It
doesn't look
covered,
big.
I covered up with hair.
Yeah.
I've got a lot
That's
of
one thing
hair.
I can't do. Yeah.
What
usually-
size hat do you wear, John? Do you know, John?
I used to know. I don't remember anymore. But I know that on the snapback, I've only got one and then sometimes 2 holes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm way tight.
Yeah, I'm like a 2 or 3 hole kind of guy. Typically a 2 hole. Sometimes a 3 though.
If you were just excerpting various words from the last 2 minutes of this broadcast, you'd hear big melons. I'm kind of tight, and I like the 2-holer. It's really confusing.
You felt the need.
Godwin has a big head, right?
Yeah, he
He
does.
always talks
You
about
can
it. That's
see
why
how big his head is.
See,
It's big. It's big.
Now, and at this time, we'd like to explore a little bit of what we learned yesterday, and we'll, since you didn't hear any of it, Josh, it'll be very helpful.
Things we learned yesterday on the Bob and Tom Show. We started up the show with "You're There" from Pat Daly. Pat passed away over the weekend.
He did.
He was 83 years old.
Oh man!
We've lost some great people in the last
We sure
couple
have.
of weeks. The
Yeah.
great Kinky Friedman, Martin Mull.
I know.
Nobody knows who Kinky Friedman was, Tom, but you. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. No, it's the truth.
The Kinkster?
Alive or dead, no one knew.
Sure they did.
No one knew, and no one cared.
He ran a home for dogs and cats that he adopted. Oh, he's a great guy.
What else did he do? Like, how else should I know him?
He wrote the great song, The Ballad of Charles Whitman.
Oh, that
You
Kinky.
know that.
You know, the line, there was a rumor about a tumor. He wrote, get your biscuits in the oven
and
the
your buns in the bed.
Okay.
Is he kind of like Zappa, like kind of alty?
He was
Kind of country alt in that respect.
he had a moment in the early 70s, and
How did this end up starting talking about Kinky?
and he was on the show
at
at Chris.
I mean, not even Donald Sutherland made the top of the list. It's Kinky Friedman.
It's Kinky Friedman.
Yeah.
When Kinky came in here, he had a guy. I'm not kidding. Do you know how sometimes they have like a hype man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, the hype man.
Sure.
Kinky had a hype man, and he would
And
say
I
something. Can I be the hype man?
I wasn't the one who was that upset about it.
Okay, but Kinky would say something,
Chick, I don't know if you're aware, but Kinky Friedman had a hype man.
and then he would go, "Thank you, Kinky."
That's all he said. Thank you, Kinky.
I love it.
All morning
It's
long.
so crazy.
No, you wouldn't after the 9th time. I'm telling you.
You gave him a mic? You put him in the studio
Yeah,
with you guys?
yeah.
I
Are
think
you
I would
kidding me? He's the head of the Kinky Friedman fan club.
So I
Thank
would
you, Kinky.
I would to see Kinky Friedman
Yeah.
And Billy Joel
at a place.
Max's Kansas City. I never will forget it. And neither will you, because I talk about it every fucking day.
Yes, I've mentioned it twice in my life.
Oh, my God in heaven. Even Ace choked on that.
Ace did a spit take.
That's not real. You're lying.
I'll play you a little bit of one of Kinky's
Please
songs.
don't.
I think we're trying to educate Ms. Hooker.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
I need to know.
Some might find this insulting. I think you have to understand it.
Thank
was-
you, Kinky.
You know who finds this insulting? Pat Daly.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Hey, I just kicked.
And
You're talking about Kinky Friedman?
and Donald Sutherland. And
Here's Kinky.
uppity women.
Bit of a satirist.
Get your biscuits in the oven
my
and your
God.
buns in the bed.
Oh, my God.
I'm
He
into
has
it.
to repeat it.
You'll hear it on. They play it on Outlaw Radio.
Yes,
too,
they
yeah.
do. I know I've heard that before.
But Kinky, he became a novelist, and he ran for governor of Texas.
Yeah, and he made coloring books. And
I know and he rescued dogs. I love the guy.
That's nice.
It was very sad that he's gone. And then we had Martin Mull,
that is sad.
also a tremendous.
Martin Mull.
He was a guy I didn't
Wonderful.
recognize his name, and then people started posting things online, and he was one of my favorite characters in Veep and Arrested Development. He was everywhere. I didn't know it.
Yeah, and he was in dozens and dozens of TV shows. There was a tour, I forget what era, but it was the Steve Martin Mull tour
Oh,
with Steve Martin and Martin Mull.
I bet that was awesome.
There was a famous photograph of him.
Bet you Martin Short made a few phone calls after that one. Hey, buddy.
There's a photograph of him playing slide guitar using a dildo. But
all right.
He also had a tour. It was Martin Mull and his furniture. Did you?
Yeah.
Where he actually
he sits
traveled
in the living room,
like with
yeah.
his living room set.
And he was also a
I thought you were joking.
No, it's so weird.
he was a world-class painter.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a talented guy.
Yeah, and just super funny, great actor. Anyway,
He and Fred are probably doing Fernwood tonight up in heaven.
yeah, Fred Willer was his
Yeah.
buddy. And then
They work together?
If Fred will
Yeah,
ever
they had a
get
TV
home,
show.
Fred will ever get home
Great.
from the theater. Yeah.
okay. So, anyways, I have some sad news while you were gone, Josh.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Dear Bob and Tom Show, it's just occurred to me, this is from Clay, after listening for a long time, Tom is a real-life combination of Mr. Howell from Gilligan's Island and Frank Drebin from Naked Man.
yeah.
What? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
That's
that right?
That's pretty good.
two wonderful characters.
Yeah, that's true. Zach
sweet.
Frank? Well, we don't really have time. Okay. Where were we? Tom brought up Jeff Oskey having an embarrassing tattoo. The rose and the snake on his chest.
He got it when he was young. What was your first tattoo?
I don't remember. I don't remember what my first. Oh, I have one on my side. It's a bird,
What kind of bird?
a chickadee.
Why?
Let's not get into it.
Willie, what was your first one?
It's the word swag on the inside of my lip.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was gonna be,
You have one of those?
yeah, I was really into Tyler the Creator.
Show
at
it
the
to her,
time.
show it to her.
Right,
I
ready?
remember. Yeah. Oh, Wilbur.
I know, and it's supposed to fade off after 3 years, but for me, only the two middle letters faded. So now I just have my brother and sister's initials tattooed in my lip.
Nice. Okay.
SG.
That's
yeah, it's
nice.
weird. It's weird.
Could have been worse. You could have the last two letters in there. And next time you open your mouth, it says ag.
Could have been a lot worse.
Hey, I think
Could have been a lot worse than that. Lucky you
Good thing
don't.
you're not patriotic.
No, lucky. I was going to say, like I don't have a kid named Fred.
Hey,
Now, do you? I went to the dentist yesterday. We go to the same.
Every time they go, this is going to sound weird. Do you have letters on the inside of your lip? And I go, yeah, I was 18. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Every time.
So you don't warn them in advance.
No, it's fun.
Now, Ms. Hooker, what's your philosophy on warning if you go to a new physician or a medical professional? Do you say, "Oh, by the way, I have above my butt crack a funnel"?
I had did not have that.
Sorry.
Well, I guess I've had a lot of piercings, all belly button and above, but I would have to take out a piercing for a mammogram. And so, that was a warning. Like, yeah, you have to take off all your jewelry.
Oh,
and so
if you get what's
so
the
if
one?
there's any scar,
otherwise, they pop off and they sound like a bullet in a
right?
western.
Yeah.
Which machine does that? Is that the MRI?
Mammography. I don't know what.
Oh,
that
no.
is.
Yeah, it could get pulled out from the MRI, but she's talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about a mammogram. But yeah, you have to take those out too. For
Because
that.
there's famous stories about people not doing that and they have to shut the machine down. And I joked about a funnel tattoo because we have a story coming up. That you'll see why that was a call. What that was a callback to.
That was a call forward.
Yeah,
that's a skill.
Pay it forward. Yeah, I'm going to make a reference no one's going to get. They just think it's an insult. No.
Well, it's not the first time someone's done this. Yeah, we've had this story before.
But Josh, you're going to say something about
what?
About Jess
Hooker?
the haircut?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Thanks.
Well, that was damning with faint praise.
Well, I was put on the spot. That's something I would say off the air.
Right. Well,
But,
Tom used your line. That's a brave haircut.
No, I think it looks good. I told you it looked good.
Yes. So what else did he say? Not everybody can pull that off.
That's the other one. Women say to destroy each other. pretending they're being nice.
Yeah.
No, I saw you in the hallway first, and I said, that looks really good.
And then come on the air so I can make fun of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you stop in so we can talk about your haircut?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It looks really good.
That's great.
I like it.
Frames
You
your
would-
face well.
Yeah.
You and hair, Tom.
And we've talked about her recreating that Linda Ronstadt album cover with the roller skates.
I think it's the back
Right.
cover. Is it the front cover or the back cover?
I'm not sure.
It's a
but-
famous picture.
Yeah.
In any event.
We also talked about astrological signs yesterday. I'm not sure what you are.
I'm a Taurus, my friend.
You're
Oh.
a Taurus.
Yeah, the hearse.
That's good.
It's
The
Taurus.
bull.
Bull. It's not a bull. It's not.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So
I have the horse. I'm Sagittarius. He's on a horse.
I'm sorry. I am.
You on a
It is
horse?
the. It is the bull, of course. I am the year of the horse on the Chinese astrology.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I'm a cock.
Me too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the year of the cock.
Year of the cock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a movie from about 1976 in a double feature with,
Malcolm
Beaver Fever.
McDowell and Helen Mirren.
Bob Gucci.
Anyway, I did make this declaration yesterday. Do not try to stand up and to do a 69. It just makes me tired. I get out of breath.
Without any context, that sounds really bad, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I've seen it done on film.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's really something.
Yeah, again,
It's usually a strong man.
Yeah.
usually the stuff in a film is
Oh, yeah, that's the reason they're getting paid. It's
very
not all-
unlikely.
Yeah.
Was he holding her ankles?
No.
No. You're holding her.
He was listening to her thighs, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
His ears were, yeah.
Okay.
Once again, my theory about pornography.
Yes.
There's never been a porno made where the woman says no.
That
You know-
doesn't make any sense.
And there are, and they're
Yeah, we don't want to go
terrible.
into that. Yeah. I was going to say, yeah.
Quite an unfortunate category there.
It really is, yeah. It's,
I hesitate to mention this next one because it might bring it back. But
Then
I
don't.
do not care for Ronnie James Dio's vocals. I don't. I never
oh,
have.
wow, okay.
I
Now,
never,
we should
and I
explain
never
why.
will. And I found out I can do it almost as well, if you will, in quotes, as Ronnie
And
James
there's a
Dio.
reason for this, Josh.
All right.
Now, in Chick has,
What it is, Tom!
there's a
Was that Dio?
Dio just walked in.
there's a tradition during Chick's sportscasts that he will create a new nickname for someone. Or he will have a kind of a call and response. For example,
Few people are better at it than Chick.
a Chick would say, referencing the player Yu Darvish.
You
would-
Darvish, me chick.
You say
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
So in the news lately is the son of LeBron James, Bronny James, and I think it should be Bronny James Dio. And every time he says that, I
However-
play Rainbow in the Dark.
I've been toying with calling Bronny James Fredo.
No,
Because he's weak.
it doesn't work.
He's just weak. He's not going to make it. I'm sorry. LeBron has had enough success. His son's not going to even
You don't know that.
a scintilla of his talent. Now, the other kid, Bryce, evidently, is the badass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's taller.
Yeah, but then Bryce, it doesn't work.
I
There's no
bet you could
Bronny James
out-bench
Dio.
press Bronny James Dio. Bronny James. Now I'm doing it.
See, it worked.
Well, so he's a smaller kid.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Ronnie James Dio, very small.
Yeah,
Very
like 5'4". maybe.
Yeah, so maybe, I mean, Tom, that does, Bronny James absolutely lends
Yeah.
itself to Ronnie James.
Hey, Danny. Oh, I'm Josh. I'm back. You're doing a great job, Tom.
Fredo makes me laugh harder.
It's too much. That's too much of a math problem. It's a stretch. Now, Willie pointed something out.
Way to go,
involving-
Fredo!
Willie pointed this out. The Venn diagram. How do you describe it? The Venn diagram of Ronnie.
Just of people, the average NBA fan, and people who still are fans of Ronnie James Dio is probably pretty limited, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Also, Bronny already has a nickname. His name is LeBron James Jr. Bronny. That's his
Yeah.
nickname.
You know his middle name is Ramon.
It is.
Yeah, LeBron James's middle name is Ramon as well.
I did.
Bronny is LeBron Ramon James Jr.
Oh, so nobody's calling him Bronny James?
No, it's just Bronny.
It's
It's
just
a one-word
Bronny.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm happy with all of it. I like it.
Bronny James Dio. is
Chick,
correct.
will you sing Rainbow in the Dark?
Rainbow in the dark.
Yeah, it is close.
It's real close.
No, I think your Man in the Silver Mountain really is the one that.
I don't even know the words to that other than the Man in the Silver Mountain.
That's all you need. Go
It
try
goes
it.
on forever.
Man in the Silver Mountain.
That's where he was in the room with us. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, you're thinking out there, oh, look, I saw my friends on their Facebook page. They are so great. They're so happy. They're so wonderful. Probably not. The reality that we live in, come on, cut it out. Focus on what you want instead of worrying about what others have got going. This always happens down the road. Gee, I thought they were so cool. I guess they're not. Work on yourself a little bit. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have. Lose the envy a little bit out there. Reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness. Actually, it's a sign of strength. That's where therapy comes in, and BetterHelp has a more elegant way, an easier way to access therapy because it's done online. So, in fact, it starts online. You fill out a questionnaire, and you'll be matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. But the key to this, once again, is convenience. You can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be when you want to be there. So find out what I'm talking about. Get the details by going to BetterHelp.com/BT show. So stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Once again, it's BetterHelp.com/BT show. Do it today to knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp. H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT show. And the Bob and Tom show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, we have a few more things we learned yesterday. Plus, we've got a lot of interesting things in the news, including a guy who thought he was exclusive with his Las Vegas dancer friend for a decade. Millions of dollars allegedly down the road. She loves me. We'll find out about that guy. We also have margaritas and the... It's in a butt. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and...
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Come on, baby. Everyone's doing it.
But I've never done it before.
Your brother tried it and he loved it.
My brother? What?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Ooh, I hope there's batteries in it.
Batteries?
The Bob and Tom Show, mornings on 95.7 QMF, Louisville's classic rock station.
We should wake up with Bob and Tom every morning.
Well, that sounds good to me. No problem here.
Get up and get it on.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom.
And I'm Tom. KIZZ-FM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it! Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly, Earl, that might be a pretty good idea.
I'd killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now.
Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is the mouthwash.
Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was great this morning.
So is yours, Tony.
Tony, you're...
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go.
You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. That's his name. He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. I got to go to the freaking funeral.
Hi, everybody. Kristi Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink, and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me, and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try it,
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. There's some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. Sure, it'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
Not sure. Actually unsure.
Well, Mr. Unsure, annuities ensure that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future.
Q95, yes!
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Good. Coming up, we got the margarita butt chug.
Oh, man.
In the news.
Got it right here.
So you don't... It's not a beer, it's a margarita.
It's in the news. It involves a restaurant in Georgia, and they're not happy about it.
I hope we're trying it this morning.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Well,
do you have to salt the rim?
Every party has a poop. Oh, my goodness.
Not
Maybe
this one night.
Yeah.
Well, what else are we doing over there, Chick McGee?
Let's see. Tom besmirched. Wait a minute. What the hell? Roger Dickface? Why did we talk about Roger Dickface?
And why would you besmirch him?
I
Who
forget
is it?
Context. I don't know.
Something about a July 4th picnic and Roger Dickface and all of our, I don't remember.
I just was making a point about economics. yesterday. I can't. Oh, I know what it was. I can't stand it when at Christmas time they always do.
That's right.
This year, the 12 days of Christmas are going to cost an extra $16.
Oh, right.
And we have Roger Dickface on the scene. I mean,
That's right.
and it's everything at Thanksgiving. This year, your Thanksgiving dinner costs an extra $1. I don't care. Shut up.
And July 4th inflation, and the cookout's going to cost you then.
Yeah, and they were doing the thing about how your cookout's going to cost you more.
Right.
It just drives me crazy. But what they don't do is apparently this year, fireworks must have been cheaper, judging by the 10,000 rounds of explosions I'm hearing in my house. Still.
Yeah, happy July 8th.
Let's turn it down, can we? And Tom, of course, we all know Tom had an amazing childhood. He was raised on the set of Leave It to Beaver, pretty much. But a friend of yours, his father made his son life-size Lincoln Logs.
Oh, yeah, Robbie.
Robbie's dad made him life-size Lincoln Logs, and you could build stuff you could walk around
into.
Yeah, kids do that now, but they use pool noodles.
Pool noodles?
Yeah, you can do it with pool noodles now.
Yeah, Robbie's dad was an engineer, and it was so cool. Everybody talking about, hey, if you know over to Robbie's house, you got Robbie's Lincoln Logs.
Because Lincoln Logs.
Did you have Lincoln Logs?
Real wood?
Sure. Yeah.
Did you have an erector set?
My grandparents had one at their house. Yeah, that's where the Lincoln Logs were, too.
Am I the only one that had Tinker Toys?
No, I had Tinker Toys.
And everybody said Tinker. You look down on Tinker. See? You look down on Tinker Toys.
The only thing they're good for is some future nuclear physicist. Well, I was able to create the atomic...
I made another sea urchin.
This is the boron nuclei.
And I'm sorry, I hate to upset people. The two worst toys are the Slinky and that thing that looks like a laptop computer, but is that thing with the sand in it.
The amazing Etch-a-Sketch?
The Etch-a-Sketch. How to make creativity
Am I the
impossible.
only one did you take yours apart?
We never did.
Oh,
No.
I took mine apart.
No.
I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to take it apart. I couldn't
wait to get a dumpster in the backyard so I have something to heave it into.
Let's see.
How can we make drawing impossible and
what
frustrating?
What about the magnet thing? The Magnadoodle.
Oh, Wooly Willy?
Magnadoodle.
Yeah, fun.
It's blue
Always
frame.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can swipe it.
Yeah, cleaned it off.
Wait a second. You just gave me an idea.
Yeah?
We've been trying to get some new merch ideas.
Yeah.
Willie, you could do the...
Wooly Willy?
The Willy Willy. The Wooly Willy.
Maybe, and then I could, I think this year's the year for me to start growing facial hair, so then I can get a good visual representation of what certain things could look like. That could be nice.
Would you consider having fake facial hair?
Yes, I'm very into that. I'm happy to do that.
All right.
Whatever you want. Give me.
Would you do like a big bushy one with big sideburns?
Yeah, I do a big mustache. I really want a big mustache. It's good that I can't grow facial hair because I get weird with it very quick.
Are mustaches alone in right now?
Max has a full mustache. My 20-year-old son has a full mustache right now. Only.
Is it cleaning up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's great.
Well,
yeah, it's. Remember, I had mustache. I was way ahead of the curve back in the 80s. You guys let me have a porn director's mustache, and nobody told me, and there I am.
But they were everywhere, though, in the 80s.
Yeah,
they're getting big. I saw a lady with one yesterday on one of those scooters at the grocery store.
Oh, boy. She's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a lady
woman
that has an alarming amount of facial hair and you don't know what to do?
And they manicure it. Yeah, they don't shave it or wax it. They just keep it trim.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, my goodness.
I have a lot of Italian aunts.
Let's go. Oh, boy. God bless her. I hope she...
God bless her.
Wow.
Oh, there's a man out there for her. That's for sure.
Yeah, that guy likes that hair in his pie.
Facial hair?
No doubt. Yeah.
Bearded lady, right?
Boy. Maybe imprinted on the bearded lady.
Willie, your brother Sam, how would you grade his level of facial hair?
I mean, it looks crazy. Everything he does looks nuts. He's got a weird look going on, but he pulls it off.
You think so?
Yeah, he commits to it. That's what I like about him.
He's very Three Musketeers, I think,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, D'Artagnan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like the mustache and then the chin thing. And the
people would buy, after a comedy show, would buy the Wooly Willy.
I love that game.
Wooly.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think that it would cost too much to make. I would imagine you could make a lot of money selling this.
You sell them for $50. These people are drunk.
Usually, yeah.
That's what I'll do. I'll make them drink and then take advantage of the paying audience.
I don't feel like I need to tell you this one more time, Tom, but these microphones are on.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't we get the Tom Griswold version of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Josh, you could do it too. You could put head on Josh's hair.
Or the opposite. I could put hair on my head, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What did I say? I could put head on your hair. Oh, that makes sense.
I do like the idea of something to do with head and after a show, though. I like that.
Oh.
Maybe that should be my merch.
Post-show.
Hey, for $50 you can.
Now that's merch.
All I need is one taker a year, really.
Coming
Honey,
up,
I hope you brought your wallet.
coming up in the news from the science desk, we have a headline. I'm going to read the first 3 words because Josh, I know you're going to love this. Ancient swamp creature.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's about time we're getting into this.
In the news from the world of real science.
Very compelling.
The implications of this.
Very, very compelling. Also, we have the male member flopping around on a TV near you. Survey says apparently a lot more. I guess there's some TV show where it's everywhere.
The House of Dragons.
Yeah, young Sheldon. It's really disturbing. I don't know what they're
Really
doing.
alarming. Who let that go?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
He's a genius and hung like a donkey. Wow, who knew? This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
Way back when I was 22, everybody had hair down there. The girls in Playboy magazine all had pubic hair. Don't want to take a lady to lunch if there's no carpet to munch. Nobody has pubes anymore.
Oh, my God.
Nobody has pubes anymore.
Sweet baby.
I went to my local gym. Everybody there's hair free. I'm feeling self-conscious because downstairs I'm Duck Dynasty. Took a trimmer to my took a trimmer to my sack. Looks like a baby carrot playing hacky sack. Nobody has pubes anymore. Nobody has pubes. Everybody's hoo-ha's baby but smooth. Nobody has pubes anymore. Pubic hair, oh, how I miss you. Why did you have to go? Fire crotch red, the Bobby Brown or Twisted Sister? Are you hiding in the beard of a Brooklyn hipster? I had a date with a gorgeous girl. Hell, I was twice her age. I was hoping when we made love she had hair down there like Betty Page. But now everybody's coochie's bare, and I like a little Garfunkel down there. Nobody has pubes anymore. Everybody's waxed and shaved, and I like a little bush at the top of the cave. Nobody has pubes
All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Kristi shopping for candles.
No, we weren't. You weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, I've got a coupon.
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes. You tool.
Tool.
You know what?
Oh, I'm
yes.
I do have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
And he goes, I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon. And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are they going to pen it and a T-shirt?
What kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin. That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have
Do you ever go into a
candle myself, so end of my objection.
Do you ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what? I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kidding. I mean,
I couldn't believe.
That's why off the air I asked Kristi, why are candles $95?
Yeah. And I said, what?
Because people are stupid enough to
And
pay it.
being a media darling, I couldn't say, well, I just need to put this back.
Yeah.
I'd rather not pay $50 for a candle. But I said, I'd wipe my butt with 20s. I don't care.
Oh, boy.
Now, was it an anatomically correct phallic candle of some sort?
Yes, I could use it to aid my masturbation. That's right.
Oh.
I should probably use
Something
help
from the
instead of-
Liberace.
Kristi, to answer your question.
What was my question?
When you guys were talking about avocados, you asked if there was an avocado vodka.
10 best avocado drink alcohol recipes. There are, yes,
you can
something
make
called
drinks with
avocado.
I'm sorry, what? Avocado too, Tom.
No.
I think Chick does also.
Avocado. That's a Russian bluegrass band. Now the avocado.
Avocado, Uvacock, we've all
That's a
got it.
Genesis song, isn't it?
He loves to go to restaurants after shows. His favorite restaurant's Waffle House. Did you know that?
I do now.
You have to ask me if I like my hash browns, like in the text, covered.
Michael McDonald, do you like your hash browns covered?
You don't know me, I like them small.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio 24/7.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Kristi, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio.
AAA.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
We have not asked Josh about his long vacation. Did you do a little fishing?
I did, yes. Yeah. Caught a 3-pound, 14-ounce largemouth on a whopper plopper.
No kidding.
Yes.
A whopper plopper?
That's right. That's
Boy, that sounds like a... it sounds like something else. Well, toilet's broken.
It's a topwater bait that
Josh delivered a whopper.
Did you see?
Do you eat bass?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
You eat bass? You munch at it?
Seems
bass?
like all the kids are eating bass these days.
All right.
Munch that bass.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Did you see the fish Jeff Oskey caught?
I did. 5-pound catfish.
Unbelievable.
That was only 5 pounds?
Size of it. Yeah, it was gigantic.
It's huge.
Yeah, pretty. That's fun.
And Oskey has like a water slide at his lake house?
Yeah, he's got a whole setup there.
My God.
There's going to be a Bob and Tom Day in August. We talked about it yesterday.
We've got to go down there. Tom,
It's up there,
can you attend, Tom?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Things we learned continues. We talked about the new Nike breakdancing shoes for the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics. Tom became obsessed with, do you think all the...
It's a fair question. Does each sport have its own set of shoes?
Of course it does.
Smart marketing move.
Of course they do.
And we decided the American swimmers are going to be slowed down by wearing their Nike shoes. Do they make like slippers for them?
Aqua socks?
Probably,
yes.
yeah.
They have
That'd
aqua
be smart.
socks.
Or slides.
Nike, yeah.
And will the basketball team have a special Olympic shoe?
I would imagine. Well, I don't know about that, though, because all the players probably have their own shoe deals.
That's
Remember that when Michael was on the original Dream Team and Converse pretty much had the sponsorship deal with the Olympic uniforms, and he put the American flag over the Converse logo because he was, of course, Nike. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What did you guys think of the breakdancing shoes?
They're kind of cool. I swear I've seen them before. I don't know. Tom was just obsessed with the fact that a swoosh was upside down. And
they've got like a little, because I guess those.
So when their feet are up in the air. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, they're fine.
It looks like a shoe like an undercover DEA agent would wear.
Hi, do you have any marijuana?
Yeah, I could see. Yeah.
It looks
or
like
a
a
hip
cheer-
substitute teacher.
Yeah, it looks like a cheer shoe, actually.
My favorite rapper was William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
They make.
Oh no, that guy.
Nike though makes a bunch of shoes with the swooshes backwards and upside down and all sorts of stuff.
All right. Having fun with the brand.
So we'll see how the breaking does. I heard in some news piece that the breaking may not survive to the next Olympics.
Oh, really?
This may be a one and done.
Yeah. Give it a try.
All depends on the ratings, I suppose.
You think?
Sure. I mean, if the ratings, if it ends up being like one of the top 3 events watched, I would imagine they'll continue it.
You would think with they're worried about ratings and the women's basketball team, you'd think they'd
maybe put Caitlin on the team.
Caitlin on the team. And worried about eyeballs. Speaking of Olympic sites, Barcelona, they're spraying tourists with water pistols, telling them to go home.
Good.
By the way, Kristi, as I speak, is right now in Barcelona,
she is.
starting her vacation.
What if there's just the news footage of her violently being hosed?
Well, she said she was going to wear a white T-shirt today.
I look on the bright side. It seems like she always has some sort of mishap when she travels.
She does.
Broken foot, broken leg.
But what a trooper. She still gets around.
So maybe this will be this mishap for this trip, and she won't have to worry about it.
Let's hope not.
Chick, things happen to her on vacation that you would shut us down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm flying home now.
I'm flying home.
She just, I have 2 more weeks of touring all this, and does it with crutches and casts.
Walking boots.
She is a trooper.
Yeah, I guess the locals are upset that there are so many people coming in, spending their money there, but apparently it's knocking some of them out of their housing due to Airbnb stuff. I guess that's one of the big complaints.
Oh, Europe is full. And I saw another article yesterday. You can buy a house in Italy for $9,000 or something.
My gosh.
The exchange, the dollar's never been...
We should just start flipping homes over there.
Oh, that'll be helpful.
Just me and you get on a plane with a sledgehammer. Head over there.
Hey, I want a house. Not anymore.
Not anymore there.
So Kristi's in...
Our Italian guy. Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kristi is in Barcelona just for a couple days.
Yep.
Hopping on a ship.
Yep.
Tour the Mediterranean.
Pretty cool.
She keeps talking about this cruise, and but I know what would happen if I got on a cruise. I'd get on it, and I'd halfway, and I'd want to go home. I would not want to go the rest of the cruise. It's too big.
It's too big.
You know, you can stay on a cruise. Did we have that news story? You can stay on a cruise for like years.
Yeah, there are people that do that.
Like $90,000 a year or something. You can be on a.
They retire.
Cruise. Yeah, and
they're just taken care of.
Live on the ship. Good Lord.
Good for them.
You just get used to seasick, I guess, right?
No, you don't. You probably get so used to it, you don't get seasick.
Tom loves talking with innocent civilians and asking where they are from. For instance, Uber drivers, waiters, and other workers, service people.
It's a real assault.
Hey, yeah. Oh, it's, hey, where are you from? You'll hear him say over and over again.
But don't
weirdo.
But don't you think that it's more that he doesn't want to talk to the people he's with?
I was by myself in that Uber. It was just me.
And that brings us to our
But
next
when you go to dinner and you go to dinner with him.
Oh, yeah.
He loves talking to strangers.
Tom's a curious, friendly fella.
We had an Asian server the last time we went to lunch on, I think it was a Sunday, and she walked up to the table, and Tom, of course, pounced. Oh, where are you from, he says.
She was from Thailand.
And
so
she says Thailand, and he follows it up with...
What's the best Thai restaurant here in town? Fair question.
I mean, if you want to know.
And I got the answer.
But have you gone to that place yet?
No, it's nowhere near my house.
You're just bugging people. If you were mining for places to go and you were going to these places, then I understand it. But you're just bothering strangers.
Yeah. And I also found recently, I found a sushi place that is pretty much patronized exclusively by folks of Asian heritage, judging by the surroundings and the folks that are there.
Okay.
And I hated it.
Really?
And you hated it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you want the fake stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm used to the Americanized version of that.
I found a great new sushi. Have you guys been to Tyler's Sushi? It's incredible.
Unbelievable. And that's what
I had a very friendly Uber driver. Guy just moved here and was
invites Uber
working
drivers into the house for a drink.
He did not.
You can't
No,
do that.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I said, I'll go. I always do that. Did you want a Coke or a Pepsi or whatever? And
to bring out to the car.
I'll bring it out to the car. They can keep working if they want.
That's in our culture. There's a fine line between kindness and insanity.
Yeah.
And
No,
they don't know.
It was really, really hot. And I thought of this guy. He's got a thermos that's probably the water's probably 92 degrees in there. And, hey, you want some nice cold water? I got ice. I got the whole thing.
Has anyone?
Thanks for the ride.
I've got ice. I paid my electric bill. I know you didn't.
I'm just saying, yeah. Some people are going to say, "Oh, how nice." Others are going to go, "This lunatic has to get out of my car."
All these assumptions he's making about me and my background.
But he has the highest Uber rating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have the lowest at 4.93. I bring up the rear.
Mine's not great. I've just drunk friends in the car talking.
Oh, yeah.
That'll bring you right down.
I bet so.
I don't ever use Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I have somebody that I like drive me where I need to go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Just like walk up to...
No, like my friend or a sister or a sibling or somebody, like, hey, I need a ride. Come get me.
It's been years since I've used it.
Yeah, I haven't used, exactly. It's been so long.
So you walk up to one of your drunk friends, hey,
No, I don't.
When you finish barfing, can you give me a ride home?
No, I call someone that's not drunk and say, come get me.
Well, that seems a little more inconvenient than using a professional.
No.
This poor guy came over from Miramar. He's trying to make a living, and I'm helping him out, and you're ignoring him. Hey, I starved, buddy.
Myanmar.
Miramar's in San Diego. But whatever.
Whatever. It's some country or city.
It's an Air Force
in Miramax.
He said if he goes back, he's going to be put in jail or executed. So I said, hey, welcome to America. Thanks for working so hard. We appreciate it.
Is he going to work here soon?
I am from Myanmar.
That was mentioned.
I can never go back. As soon as I step foot.
Tom hired me. He gives me $900,000 every year.
He keeps me from being executed.
He brings me LaCroix after
Either that
drive.
or go
He
back
nice
to my
man.
home in San Diego. Miramar.
And this guy, Josh, I got in his car, and he was blasting really dirty hip hop.
Oh, really?
Like,
Do you think
really?
he wasn't aware that a lot of those words were?
I'm not sure, but he was enjoying. And then oddly enough,
My question is that really what Tom heard?
No, absolutely.
Could have been anything.
Because I hear it from my guy at the gym always.
Really dirty. It was parents just don't understand.
Yeah, really dirty stuff.
Can't touch this.
Yeah. Horrible.
And it segued into country. It was very odd.
It was Kid Rock probably or something.
No, it was very street, I believe is the term I'm looking for.
I don't. You know what? We need to get you out. We need to get you. You need to start line dancing. That's what you need to do. Mustaches and line dancing are like the trends right now.
Yeah, stop saying street. You're more of a boulevard kind of guy.
Yeah.
I prefer cul-de-sac.
Avenue of the Americas
Parkway.
or something.
Right now, it's game time, Josh.
All right.
You've been missing some good games. This is the game called The Answer Is Always Check, Please, starring Chick McGee.
Oh, this is where I look like a cheap jerk. Okay.
Brought to you by our friends at Silac.
Good. Yeah.
The rules are simple. Just answer check, please. Can you do that?
Yes, sir. Check, please.
Very good. Ready?
Check, please.
Okay, Chick. So you're having dinner at an expensive restaurant. You've got all your friends from the radio station there, and the waiter brings the check. What does Chick McGee never say?
I never say, check, please.
Now, editor's note, that really is not true.
No, it's fine. No. I never will again. I can tell you that.
You're
on your own.
Not if Marty's at lunch.
Marty, suck it.
You are an actor. I believe Marty scripted this. We get back to our friends at Silac. I hope they're still friends. Now you've retired, Chick. Let's just say this. Okay, and you sign up for an annuity from the folks at Silac.
Right.
Once a month. What do you say?
Check, please.
Correct again. Actually, you don't even have to say check, please, because it's going to come to your mailbox.
Right.
Or perhaps it could go right into that direct deposit account you've got. Do you want me to check on the best way to get started with Silac?
Check, please.
See, look at how I read that. See, it's got a different meaning.
Yes.
Nice. You go to the Silac website, SILAC, And everything you need to know is right there. Visit SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. That's SILAC, Silac, SILACINS.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company, so you can say check, please, and have that money coming in on a steady basis. Oh, there it is. Oh, how nice. SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Coming up, we will be visiting the news desk. Jess Hooker is sitting in over there, and we'll find out what's going on. We've got mermaids and sports coming up. It's very exciting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I mean this in a kind of an way. I would imagine you probably had a lot of guy groupies, but not like in a traditional group. You know what I mean? In other words, dudes coming up to you.
Rod McEwen.
Guys who went to party with
Rod,
them?
Yeah, there's a reason why they call him Rod.
Rod waited for us in Hawaii. We were on our way to Australia, and Rod heard we were coming to, stopping in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
He waited.
At the airport?
He missed it. Yeah, at the airport. He missed his flight to meet us because he thought we were one of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because of the bits we did. You know?
What I meant was, as Kristi, in other words, you guys were like,
clean it up now.
I want to party with these guys.
Party with these guys.
I mean, I imagine that'd kind of be a buzz. It'd kind of be a burden though after a while.
Oh no, it was all, we just like, I don't think so, man.
We got a lot of bits from these parties. We went to one party very early in our career. I think it was in Rochester.
Yeah.
And this one guy brought he was a blues collector, and he brought his famous, never heard before, Lightning Hopkins disc. And he had it on the turntable. And very carefully put the needle on there. And he sat down with his eyes closed, and some party guy ripped it out. Threw it off, put another record on. So we used
cool.
that one. Remember that one? That's where we got Earache My Eye from. Oh. Hey, that's my record, man.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning.
Hello.
And we are joined in the studio by our guest comedian, Clinton Jackson.
See, I got the name of two presidents, right?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that's the way people don't. Yeah, see, Bill Clinton and Jesse Jackson. Boom. Just wanted to scare a few people.
Oh man. Now, Clinton, I was told that you were part of a comedy festival in Aspen.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I was.
Now, do you ski?
No, I do not. All the other comics went, and they asked me to go, and I said no. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to be out there, leading the pack, looking like Hootie and 100 blowfish. On a hill.
Bravo.
Bravo. I did not ski.
Wow. Just in case you were wondering, Cool Whip is winning. Cool Whip is winning over Ready Whip in our survey. It's 31%. Unbelievable. 31% Ready Whip and 69%.
Yeah! Nobody else votes. The voting is done. You see, baby.
All right. We understand. We understand where everyone's body parts are. Thank you very much.
That's
sitting or standing or
You're
what.
the yin, I'm the yang. Now take my big fang, put it right.
All right, we got it. My favorite news story of the year today.
Yogi in disguise.
Kristi, can I just read you the headline? Because this really is mostly about you.
I know exactly where you're going with this. I know exactly what story. It involves bass players. That's all he's going to have to say.
Yes, it involves a scientific study of bass players.
Yes.
And this is the greatest story.
The over-under on musicians Kristi's dated, I'm going to go 12.
Dated?
Dated. Oh, by dated, he's vague. You know, it's kind of a vague.
No. One date, not necessarily.
Ace is back there giggling. Over, under 12.
Over, under 12. Ooh. Should I take the over?
No, now I have to
Just
think
first
about
date.
it.
Yeah, think about it. Put pen to paper.
But bass players in the news in a very positive way.
What do you define as dating?
Watch my. Oh, you see this finger?
Don't do that. No, that's not a date.
That's not a date.
Wait, so we're not talking bedded?
That's not a date.
Thank you, Josh. No, we're not talking bedded.
I'll say so. An intimate encounter in the back of a car is not a date.
I'm going to say no.
And
I'm
I've
going to
never
say
had that, to be honest with you.
You rode somewhere.
Hang on a second.
In the car with him, and he was driving.
Okay.
That's a date.
You have never had any kind of an intimate encounter in an automobile or a truck?
Not in the back seat.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
And under the categories are
defense,
potpourri.
The defense rests.
Potpourri.
I'd like to call Mrs. Kristi Roadhead Lee to the stand, please.
No.
You can do more in the front seat than that.
Potables, famous American.
Once again,
truck bed sex.
I rest my case.
Play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365.
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Bob and Tom. I listen to Bob and Tom. I listen all morning long. And visit bobandtom.com. Bob and Tom. With Kristi Lee and Chick McGee. You guys rock. Kristi Lee.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker. Jess Hooker, the Silac News Desk.
Here I am for the next 2 weeks, boys.
Kristi on vacay in some European country.
You're going to be so sick of me.
She's in Barcelona today and tomorrow, I think. Then she's getting on a cruise ship. But right now they've got that protest going on in Barcelona with their shooting squirt guns at tourists. Their
Man, that sounds fun.
Barcelona, leave us alone.
Bob and I went to Barcelona, the original Dream Team in 1992.
Cool place?
No, not at all.
Oh.
No, they're big on tapas.
Oh, they like their tapas?
I like their tapas.
And you're not a sharer.
I am not a sharer. I'm an only child.
That's actually not true.
And now, remember we met Meadowlark Lemon in the restaurant? You don't remember this, do you?
Yeah, the great Meadowlark Lemon from the... I saw Meadowlark play for the Harlem Globetrotters as a kid. It changed my life.
He was sitting in the corner by himself trying to enjoy dinner. Meadowlark Lemon! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you really?
No,
they did.
Bob and I.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I saw Meadowlark playing with the Globe. As you know, I love the Harlem Globetrotters.
You do?
I go every year.
Did you see the Savannah Bananas when they were in town?
I did not.
I thought of you.
I was unable to get there.
Yeah.
They're great.
They are amazing.
It is so fun.
That one guy with the bat, he flips it around and can catch it. It's unbelievable.
I still remember when the Globetrotters brought out a ladder. I was like 7 years old. Dad, can they do that? And they threw the bucket of confetti and the guy, hilarious.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Who's worse? Who has the worst referees? Professional wrestling or the Harlem Globetrotters?
Oh, those refs are great. They know exactly
They
when
look away. Come on, ref, he's got a ladder.
Exactly.
They know when to do it, though.
Yeah, it's about time we call out the Globetrotters for what they are. Cheaters.
They're cheaters.
They are
running around
cheaters.
chasing people with buckets and stuff. Come on. Hook shot from
It's
half
mayhem.
court.
Honestly, though, sometimes they are better than actual NBA refs.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love
You know
turning
what? There
away.
has never been a cheating scandal with the Globetrotter refs.
That is right.
That's certainly the truth. In sports, lots of soccer, Tom. You want to hear about soccer?
Not particularly.
Lionel Messi scored his 109th international goal and first of the tournament, leading defending champ Argentina over Canada 2-0 and into the Copa American final, the European Championship final.
Oh, they did.
Tom, there are two different soccer tournaments going on right now.
We were wondering if they were going to reach the finals, and they did.
A total of, 10 points in the whole tournament?
Let me tell you this.
It's about the shots you don't make.
I know. It's about the games I don't watch.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Remember that one.
I miss 100% of the games. I don't watch any of them.
European Championship final. Spain wins 2-1 over France. 16-year-old Willie
What?
16-year-old Lamine Yamal. What were you doing when you were 16? Were you scoring winning goals for your nation's soccer team?
The summer that I was 16, I went to camp for 2 weeks to be a counselor in training. That's doing something good.
Yeah, that is. That's
helping
good.
kids out.
You were in your room whacking away to Angela White.
Whacking away.
Who's Angela White?
You know who Angela White.
Some neighborhood.
Oh, I do know who Angela White is. Sorry, I thought it was some. Oh, I love Angela.
She's right up your alley.
Very familiar with her. She's Australian.
You were a CIT.
Now they're called LITs. Back then it was called SEALs. It meant like senior exploration
We are the
activity.
CITs.
They're called LITs, so they're the camp LITs. Yikes.
Oh, no.
That does change that song in Meatballs.
Rudy the Rabbit? Meatballs? Bill Murray? Anybody? Okay.
Look, people are going to get mad at this.
Okay.
Meatballs, amusing.
No. The best thing you can say about Meatballs, uneven.
Yes.
Very
amusing, but I don't laugh a lot.
Better than Nerds?
No.
No.
Not in terms of laugh quotient, no.
Josh is a big nerd.
I am too. That's why I'm asking.
Movies of that ilk, Meatballs is one of the weakest.
Okay.
Just not a lot of laugh out loud moments, but it's very charming.
How about My Bodyguard with the same? Isn't that the same
Big
kid?
fan.
Yeah, I love
Makepeace.
Chris Makepeace.
Yes. My Bodyguard is terrific.
And then, where are you on 3 O'Clock High?
I'm also a fan. Casey Simasco.
3 O'Clock High is a wonderful.
I've never seen it.
I haven't
Is that a
either.
high school
There's not
movie?
going to be any fight today. He punches him in the face. Man, oh man, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's sports.
Coming of age film.
Is that sports?
Speaking of coming.
Willie and Angela White.
Man, she
Is
does
she
great work.
heavy net?
Heavy Nats, Australian. A lot of teamwork involved. She doesn't like to work alone.
Oh, so she has a partner.
She has the ladies will be in there. 2 ladies will be in there. Fellow will be in there. Chick, you love her, dude. She's cool.
Like a spotter.
She's Australian?
She is Australian, or she's faking it. I don't know.
I assume somebody goes down under repeatedly.
Apparently.
Stupid world.
Sorry, I interrupted sports.
Are you ready?
Yeah, anything to get away from boring soccer.
A Utah woman has been named the world's fastest mermaid.
Really?
Fattest or fastest?
Fastest?
I'd want to watch the fattest.
I would watch the fattest.
Right, look at me.
I
Did I get a sandwich? I finished a lap.
You insult this cow of the sea that is the manatee.
Put that ranch in my snorkel.
They have the Merle Olympics.
Merlympics,
M-E-R Olympic. Merlympic. In Switzerland. 22-year-old Mia Sim from Provo, Utah.
Mia Sim, you a chick.
Placed 15th overall in the adult competition, but won the speed event and broke the record for mermaid speed. All competitors wearing full mermaid or merman gear needed to complete 5 events for the Merlympics.
Do you think there was a drag queen there dressed as Ethel Merman who went, my mistake? I read it and I thought.
What, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, right?
Right, yeah.
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
There's a picture of her. This would be really hard to swim in.
Yeah, it can't be easy.
Because your legs are sort of glued together.
Somewhat bound.
Yeah.
So you just have to do that.
But you have the big flipper.
Flagellation.
With the big, but the fishtail, how do I word this? You can't, your feet are together all the time.
Yeah, it's one.
So you can't, you can't go back and forth with the.
You know, there's a place called Weeki Wachee, and it's they have the Weeki Wachee mermaids. And this is the epitome.
The mermaid shows?
Mermaid show.
Yeah.
You can be the epitome of being a mermaid is being at the Weeki Wachee somewhere in Florida.
I think there's a documentary about this.
Is this the one where they have the tubes down there with the air and they can suck the air in and they stay down there for.
Oh, they do?
Suck.
That's how they do that?
Yeah.
I've always wondered.
Yeah.
There was a TV show
sucking the air out of it
called Magic City.
Yeah.
That was about kind of that Miami era of the early 60s. It was kind of spotty, but parts of it were really good. And that guy went on to star in.
He's the comedian.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, one of the zombie guys.
Oh.
He's great in that show. But they show the underwater.
Yeah, how they use
ladies.
it. Yeah, it's just a little tube. Yeah.
You could have the Magical Mermaid Tea Party.
Yeah.
Let's see, through July 20th. 6 to 8 p.m. Weeki-Wachee Springs State Park in the Coral Room.
Let's go, Tom.
$150 per kid.
Where is it?
Weeki-Wachee.
Florida?
Florida, yeah.
Hawaii?
Florida.
Florida. Weeki-Wachee Springs State Park. It's a state park, Josh.
Okay. The Merlympics are
Yes.
they're in Switzerland, right?
Yes.
And the Merlympics.
Yes.
That's where you get to grow beards like you're a magician, an old man.
Merlympics?
Merlympics.
I don't think any of this is worth it.
Like what we're doing right now or this?
They have the para Merlympics.
Okay, now I know we need to get out.
All right.
And
you
that's
guys want to hear a story?
Propeller accidents and stuff.
Top fish. The top half of you is fish.
That's sports. Hey, Josh, you know who owns the Los Angeles Lakers?
I don't.
Genie Bus. Tom, go ahead.
Thank you.
Rocky, this is what you farted for.
There we go. Whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Hey, is Ed O'Neill finally going to get an award for what he's doing on that
for the
Roger Sterling show?
Clipped.
I haven't seen it yet.
Donald Sterling.
Oh, yeah.
What did I say? Roger Sterling?
Roger Sterling. Yep.
That's Mad Men.
They say he's amazing.
Thank you, Willie. Donald Sterling.
Yeah.
He's really good in it, man.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, for him as an actor, it must kind of suck to be like, hey, by the way, when you're saying those racial slurs, you're just nailing it, Ed. Just you are such a natural at this.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not.
Jess, what do you have?
Experts say there has been a sudden rise in the appearances of the male member on the small screen. Following the most recent appearance of a phallus in House of Dragon. Is that House of the Dragon?
Yeah, it's the new Game of Thrones show.
Okay. The Guardian noted that on-screen male members are appearing more than ever before.
So they're actually reading your letters at the production companies.
Yes. Dear Netflix, more dong.
Usually, I mean, if I want to see dicks on television, I'll watch C-SPAN.
Yeah.
And that's usually
they've got some big ones.
Nonstop. Oh, look, you got dicks on both sides of the aisle? Okay, great.
The Netflix drama, A Man in Full, which that's Jeff Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's in that one.
Okay.
Featured a character sporting an erection. Saltburn earned viral fame for its depiction of male nudity.
Yeah.
And popular actors such as Oscar Isaac, oh, God, he's hot, and Paul Mescal have recently gone full frontal.
Wow.
Other shows that prominently...
Oscar Isaac's the guy from Star Wars, right?
For me, he's the guy from The Marriage, Diary of a Marriage, or Marriage Therapy, or something. He was in that...
Scenes from a Marriage?
Thank you.
He was in that movie about the folk singer.
Llewellyn Davis.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
The only Coen Brothers movie I don't care for.
Yeah, that's awful.
Oh, I've never seen it.
It's
He's hot.
worthless.
There's
So
no
hot.
need for it.
I'll check it out.
He's great in it, but there's nothing happening.
Other shows that prominently featured the male member include The Curse, Gen V, White Lotus, Pam and Tommy, obviously, and then 2019 teen drama Euphoria, which plastered a total of 30 penises on screen during a locker room scene.
Okay, Josh, was your name Josh?
Yes,
Here's
sir.
what we're going to do. We're going to hire you. You're going to count penises.
You know, you came to the right man.
Some poor...
Isn't it a shame that this is happening in the era of high def?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to look kind of a little fuzzy? You know, look at the
Doesn't need to be that
well-grown pubes, I can tell.
There was a Netflix movie, and it caught me by surprise. I even forget the title. I think it scarred me because the opening scene is the couple wakes up and she takes care of him.
Was that Love?
Manually, I think that might be it. And the whole thing it's pretty much like porn. It's porn.
I think it's that lunatic Gaspar Noe or whatever.
Something, yeah. He's hiding behind its art. Right. I don't know.
I thought if it's at attention, it's
X-rated.
That's really surprising.
Yeah. As for the reason for this uptick in penises, experts cite several reasons.
Tom, am I
right? More female directors and showrunners, audiences being influenced by online pornography, the introduction of intimacy coordinators on set, and advances in prosthetics.
I don't buy the audiences and their online pornography. It's not the audiences. The audiences aren't going now I want to see a penis in this show. It's the people making the shows who are doing it.
Honestly, I'll fast forward through a sex scene if it's over the top.
We had the story yesterday.
And you speculated that.
Yeah, the yesterday that they in a huge survey they did that fewer people want to see any sex scenes in movies.
Yeah.
They're tired of them. And I think it's because I think it's because the porno's everywhere. If anyone wants to see that, it's easy to access. This is a little bit different. It's just kind of the non-distaff side, if you will, the male nudity thing. But
sometimes, go ahead, Tom.
Do you remember? I want to say it was. I think it was Willem Dafoe. I think it was that movie, one of the religious movies, and his male member was described as being too large, and it was a distraction. Remember this?
Yeah, they had to get a stand-in for him.
They had to get a stand-in because there was a shot where he was naked, and it was some kind of he was. I'm not sure if he was playing Jesus or it was some religious.
Well,
thing.
he was in The Last Temptation of Christ, yeah.
And they literally had to bring a stand-in male
for that. Wow.
And then in the other hand, what's the movie about porno?
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. That's apparently a prosthesis at the end where they reveal the tool, if you will, of the lead character.
He's a bright shining star.
May I see it, Eddie? Thank you, Eddie.
The Colonel.
I mean, can you imagine if your gig is you're a stunt
ween?
A stump wiener.
Well, a stump is different.
Stump wiener.
Did I say stump?
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
that could be good or bad.
Yeah.
Your ex watching. Oh, I didn't know you were in this. How exciting! How cool. I recognize that thing anywhere.
Wow. So, it's two different sort of angles on this.
Sometimes sex scenes just bring a show or a movie to a screeching halt. Like, what the hell? We were running away from creatures from Mars,
and all of a sudden,
you have time to have sex in a closet.
Here's the story. According to the survey, a sizable number of Americans are turned off by sex scenes. 43% of those polled said sex scenes are unnecessary, especially among those in so-called Gen Z. Only 10% found sex scenes added to a story. And The Economist, of all publications, found that nudity and sex scenes in films have dropped 40% since the year 2000.
So those have dropped, but the
presence of the male nudity
that's gone up.
Has gone up.
All right.
So it's kind of interesting.
Equal time, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
So what is your philosophy on that? As a lady, do you find it?
Are you visually stimulated by that?
I would by the male member.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. That's.
I don't know that a lot of women are.
No. I mean, honestly, I think women are much more. They're more attractive.
You'd rather see a naked lady.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Honestly.
I think Elaine hit it on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Is that a woman's body is a work of art, and a guy is like a Jeep. Like it's a man's body's built to get around. You know. But,
yeah.
At least I got a Grand Cherokee. Got that going for me.
What if you were like a
4x4?
A world-class actor is one thing, but a world-class actor who can have an erection on cue, that's physiological. That's not.
That's where Viagra or whatever it is comes in.
I still beg to differ. I don't.
And the fluffers.
It can't be that easy.
It can't be.
No.
Yeah. But a lot of them are now closed. It's like 2 people on set. They've really gotten away from the.
But they also have
18-person crew during those.
They also have what's the word?
It's called an intimacy coordinator, and a lot of people are demanding these in their contracts.
I don't blame them.
They don't want to get sued later on, so
exactly.
A lot of the stuff is fudged.
Okay.
Ironically.
Oh, who's my scene with? James Franco? I'm going to need 12 intimacy coordinators, please.
Yeah.
and my lawyer. And a bailiff.
And a dummy.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. When we come back, we have a lot of exciting stuff in the news. One for you, Josh, about a swamp creature from Real Science.
It's important news.
Very good. And then we have an interesting story about being tired. Are you tired a lot? I know I am.
I'm tired of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
And we have a burglar, who was arrested with something alive in his pants.
Oh, man.
4 of them.
Other than his male member.
Is it a weasel?
Close. You're getting closer. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube.
Chick McGee. Chick said earlier he's never touched a cow before, but the rumors about the girls he's dated are not quite one-sided. And ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Belle and her people.
Oh yeah, feel it.
She's fine. She's fine. She's just fine.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can get something out of there. Okay, you got the hang of it there?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Well, you better get some milk because we don't want you to be an utter failure. All right, you ready? On your mark. Get set. And go. There he goes. He's... Come on, keep going, Jack. The cow's leaning over towards you. When was the last time you had your head completely into the hooks section of a jersey? She falls over. Move it, stay with her. Hang in there. Stay with her. Hold her back. Bill, he's a nice guy. Don't make him chase you.
The first time
I wonder, Tom, did he lose a bet or something? 5 seconds. Come on, Chick. And time. It's over, Chick. You're all right. The official measure. Now we're up against a quarter already.
Smiley's ahead. Oh, wait a second. Yes, you did.
Well, we have a set. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Chick McGee. What a trooper, Chick. And you know the Bob and Tom are not going to let you live this down. Neither is Kristi. You got a half, he got a quarter pounder. How do you like that, Vince? You know, like his milk, you make garbage pies.
Oh my God, the humanity!
Oh, there are kids here. They should see this. We have the turd man here. It's under control. The turd man is
all right.
Okay.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box. Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7.
All day, every day.
say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
You know, Michael McDonald talks about being on the road and how much he loves to go to restaurants after shows. His favorite restaurant's Waffle House. Did you know that?
I do now.
You have to ask me if I like my hash browns, like in the text, covered.
Michael McDonald, do you like your hash browns covered?
You don't know me, I like them small.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning. Rise and shine. Up and at 'em. Wake up, sleepyheads. Rise and shine.
Good morning.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful... Bob and Tom in the mornings. Get up and get it on. This is Don Pardo speaking.
What about this surfboards that are out of the water have a fin?
Is that kind of what you're talking about? The motorized?
They have
The foil? The hydrofoil?
It might be a hydrofoil.
No.
It looks like a surfboard, but it's self-powered.
Right.
You can just glide right along over the water, like 2 or 3 feet above the water.
Oh, no, that's not
I thought that's
this.
what you were talking about. Oh, okay.
No. This is like it almost looks like a cordless fan, kind of, and you just clip it on that way, but it's under the water and take off.
A lot of fun
With a prop.
water sports
Yeah.
things out there now.
Losing the whole point of it, isn't it? I mean,
I know. I think.
these electric bikes. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
I found a way to get no exercise while doing this. Oh, good.
Godwin has one of those. He cruises up and down my street.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. All of a sudden, I'll see him go by at 35 miles per hour. Like, what the?
So you can get just as hurt and still get no exercise. That's handy. We have Jess Hooker. She's at the Silac news desk. What have we missed?
Video making the rounds online appears to show a man drinking a margarita out of a woman's rear end.
Oh.
The video, apparently captured at the Rodeo Mexican restaurant in Waycross, Georgia, shows a man wearing a backwards baseball hat.
Well, sure. Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Using a funnel to pour the drink down the woman's butt.
There you go.
Which is on display as she lays down in a booth seat.
Oh. So the what? This is...
She's on all fours with her butt in the air in the booth.
Oh, okay. And then he's got a funnel.
And so, bring your own funnel, I guess.
So this is effectively an enema.
No, it's not. It's at the top of her. It's at the top of her gluteal cleft.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not being inserted into the.
There's no penetration.
It's a waterfall more.
So it's just traveling down the canal, if you will.
Yeah.
He's using it as a luge.
Yes. However, in the video, the man then loses the funnel and pours the pitcher of alcohol in the woman's butt crack before trying to lap up the drink.
Well, how about that?
The restaurant condemned the incident.
This is why you don't tell the waitress it's your birthday. Or the next thing you know.
This is a margarita?
Yeah.
Do you think she salted the rim?
That wasn't salt.
The restaurant condemned the incident in a letter to the customers, calling it completely unacceptable. Rodeo Mexican Restaurant says it is conducting a thorough investigation in collaboration with authorities.
Hey, it's Margarita Madness Monday. If it's your birthday, you get a free rimmer. That garnish ain't salt, toots.
What could it be if it's not salt?
I do not know.
A white powder on the
sugar.
Dried up or
high sugar.
A sweet margarita with a sugar rim?
Yeah, sure. Now, what was the butt luge you were... Remember, that was some football team, right? The
Bills.
Yeah, they did it in their pregame.
I don't think they came up with it, but Buffalo Bills tailgating is next level, I guess. They're the ones who break the tables and do the butt luges. Luge-I. I'm not sure what the plural is for luge. I'm not sure.
Luges? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the one where they... Is that a beer or is it a shot?
In that case, it was a beer.
Yeah, I think it was a beer. In this, but as you just heard, it can be any liquid.
Your beverage of choice.
Cascading down.
Isn't that done outdoors in cold weather?
Hopefully, you know the person that you're drinking off of. I would think.
Have you guys ever done body shots?
I never have.
No.
No body shots?
I must have at some point.
Whenever I do, my belly
I've
button
seen
gets all
you lick
sticky from the
salt off
alcohol.
of-
Oh, yes, so you're off of it.
I don't
Yeah,
like to do it
that's
very much.
Yeah, okay.
I've licked salt off a woman.
Yeah, I saw
Is
you
that
do
what
that
you're
at a listener.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Where you lick the salt off each
No,
other
well-
when you do like a tequila shot.
Yeah, hers was her breast. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh.
How about that?
Oh, son of a gun.
Have you ever eaten sushi off of a woman?
I wish I could remember that.
Remember that was
And you
like
mean metaphorically? Or?
No, I mean
No.
literally.
Okay.
It was like a thing where
The human
businessmen
board,
could go
yeah.
and
That is so
Remember
demeaning.
they
No, isn't that weird?
She
Lay
got
the woman
paid.
out and
Yeah.
they put food on her, and she got paid.
yeah, he was happy to have the work.
Oh yeah. You don't just.
She
feel
called
like,
her mom bragging, I got a job.
You don't feel like, well, I guess the first ring of hell. This will be what I'm going to pay for this one.
That's not a bad job. Excuse me, I got to go wipe the kick-em-on off my breath.
Would you put the soy sauce in the belly button? Because it's a natural
You
container.
would, yeah.
Oh, well, she has an innie.
Yeah.
Would the wasabi
And the
sting?
wasabi?
If it's in the right area, I'm sure.
I think, I would think
Any
some
open
sort of
pore area?
semi-permeable membrane probably would accommodate some wasabi. It
Because
would
they have those nicotine patches,
sting a bit.
and they have those patches for people when they go on cruises.
Transdermal
Yeah,
patches.
Kristi got some for her cruise. I use it every time I fly. Put one on the back of my arm.
Do I got to go that route? I've just been taking the oral Dramamine.
This you don't get sleepy with the patch.
Oh.
Yeah, I get really sleepy with the Dramamine.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I kind
And
of take it.
I like it a
the
lot.
anti-smoking ones, those are what? Those nicotine patches?
Yeah.
They're a bitch to light, but once you get it going, they...
Oh, you're maybe using them wrong.
Now, what's the latest in the nicotine wars? What is it?
The pouches?
The pouches, yeah.
But isn't there some...
It's essentially it's just a nicotine pouch without the tobacco.
But you don't have to spit, right?
You don't have to spit, but it can really upset your stomach still. Yeah, when you swallow.
You got to work yourself up to it.
In all seriousness, could you use a suppository of nicotine? Would that beat the cravings?
I assume it would be. I remember once I did a coffee scrub on my skin, and obviously I absorbed some of the caffeine, and it made me physically sick. I had OD'd on caffeine.
Oh, wow.
Because of the scrub, yeah. Just my skin absorbed it, and I was so sick.
There was a coffee enema fad.
I did that.
You did a coffee enema?
100% did it multiple times, yeah.
Wow.
Multiple times.
Many.
Yes.
Were there any problems? Like, did you scream?
I was into it,
Did you
yeah.
scream out, too hot?
No, too sweet, I think is the...
No, it's a medical grade coffee that you brew, is what they call it. They
Do
say
they
it's
have that?
medical grade.
They have Starbucks?
No.
Do you get rewards points?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
For a coffee cake?
Five cups.
You really did coffee enemas?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I did, and you did. You got a buzz. You got a butt buzz.
Did you do it for the buzz?
No, I did it for the cleanse.
Okay.
Yeah, but I really didn't see any effects outside of the fact that you got a good buzz. Yeah, it gave you energy.
Was your ass up all night? Let me ask you, did you administer this yourself?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
So how do you... gravity-wise, do you have to be
You're in the fetal position. No, in the fetal position, one knee up, and then you insert, and that's how you do it. And you hold on
Is it like
as
a
long
pump
as you
that
can.
you squeeze?
It's like a
Like your classic enema bag?
Yes, yeah.
See, I didn't. I was thinking you had to stand up and jump on the bag.
No, you don't.
Okay, between
But
your
you do
butts
have to
up all
hold,
night.
You hold it up, yeah, and you do, and then you clench for as long as you can.
To
You
hold
hold
it
it
in
in as long as you can, yeah.
And then you just
And then you just evacuate.
it?
Mhm.
Now, is it black coffee, or do you add a little bit of cream or
too sweet?
Creamer?
Too sweet? Is that next?
It looked like a very weak coffee, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you brewed
Yeah, sometimes it does, doesn't it?
You know, I bought gift certificates for Colonic one time. You can buy
Yeah.
like for a holiday gift, a birthday gift.
a colonic?
A Colonic, yeah.
And do they have a menu?
Yeah.
I mean, is it like you can get coffee? Can you get tea?
It's like a spa, like you go in and you
Right.
choose it, yeah.
Did they have different? I mean, could you get like different types of coffee?
Sanka?
No, I don't think it was different types.
Sanka.
I think you could do decaf for sure.
All right.
Like people don't want the buzz.
I mean, it
yeah.
can't be. Water is fine, right? Or,
Right, yeah.
There's no real difference between.
No, I don't know I don't know why, but
I don't get it.
Gave it a try.
All right, well,
Would you do it again?
No, it wasn't. I didn't see any health benefits at all. So
okay.
Personally, it didn't do anything.
I see.
You know how when you drink coffee, you get coffee breath?
Yeah.
Was there that effect at all?
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't
Okay.
think so. I don't remember that.
You mean down there?
Yeah.
If you just farted and it smells like a fresh cup of Joe.
That doesn't sound terrible.
It doesn't. It sounds
that'd be
nice.
great.
That might be the most beneficial part of it. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
wow.
know.
Hey, that nice fart, Willie. That reminds me. I'm going to head over to Starbucks.
Dark roast?
When we come back, we have some fascinating stuff in the news, including, do you think today's music is simpler?
I tell you what, today's music's too damn loud. I know that.
Yeah,
noise.
And we're going to find out. And what do you do if you're on a plane and some idiot opens the emergency exit? Well, we'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Use big words. I got a little test here.
What test are we doing?
No, don't do this.
What? No, I want you to hand this to Jessica. And it's, I don't want to give too many hints.
Why is that still in here?
I want you to figure out what that is, Jessica. Describe, put it down. And it's got those
doesn't
rubberized rods sticking up. They're about 4 inches in length and about, I would say, 3/4 of an inch in diameter. What do you think those are? Can you describe the four of them? Go left to right. Actually, go right to left. Just describe.
Well, they're limper to stiffer.
The left little rod is very wiggly.
Yes, very
squishy. And number 2 gets a little bit firmer.
Yeah.
Still wiggly. Number
Right.
3, again, a little bit more firm.
Does that mean if you normally pull it back
That's how I
and
do
flick
it.
it when you're okay?
Flicker.
Then what's the
I just wanted to know
last
for
one?
later.
That's
The last one is just straight up hard.
Flick it with your finger. Ow.
No, you don't-
And not moving around the bottom.
What do you
Sorry.
think? What do you think that is?
I'm starting to think this represents a penis.
You're correct.
Yeah.
4 of them.
The revolution.
That's if you're going to a doctor and you're looking for an erectile dysfunction drug.
Yeah.
That's what you use to describe the level of flaccidity, if you will.
That you currently have.
If you're going to use big words.
I don't think you need to go if you're at 4.
No.
Mm-hmm. Gonna take that out of your mouth and put it down.
Oh my God.
I just like playing with number 1. It's all wiggly and squishy.
Jessica?
Jess?
I'll take 10% if I testify for you. How's that?
It's sort of like a dildo buffet.
Hi, this is Kristi Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
But yeah, we're going to do one right now. This is a song about, some things that kind of went wrong a while back.
Oh.
Completely original number. Hope you like it.
My car keys, my car keys, my car keys,
Ladies and gentlemen, the Electric Amish, our house band today here in the Bob and Tom program. Thank you very much, fellas. Take
Thank
5.
you.
Start making furniture.
Maybe later we'll play another Alice Cooper song called Mules Out. You can play that.
And Graber, Alice Cooper is not a female barrel maker.
What?
Yeah, I know. I thought maybe.
You're thinking of the wrong lady, Josh. I know Alice, and she makes fine barrels.
Does she?
Oh, one of the best Coopers in northern Indiana.
Thank you very much.
Steal my identity, get my number from Social Security, 209-526-13. Child support's due, you can pay that too. Please steal my identity. BB, steal my identity.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Thanks.
My favorite part is look at all the stuff we owe.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
The Bob and Tom Show.
I know of two of them, one of them at least, he was as healthy as a damn horse when he went in there. There was another one. They give him a lethal dose of no brains when he come back.
Bob and Tom, more than slightly confused.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Jess Hooker. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
Josh Arnold has returned.
Hi.
From his kibbutz. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Pat Godwin under the weather, but then he's actually on vacation tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Right?
He's going to be at Porky's Comedy Club, St. Cloud, Florida, this Friday and Saturday. Then Mr. Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar, great live show. He'll be at McCurdy's, Sarasota, Florida, Thursday, July 18th through Sunday, the 21st. Other than that, he'll be at Disney World with his son, having a great time.
Good for him.
Now, we were talking about this news story out of Waycross, Georgia, in which some guy was lapping up
a margarita.
From the gluteal cleft of a young lady. But that got us on the topic of the so-called coffee enema.
Can I drink out of your butt?
And Jess Hooker volunteered the information that you have indeed experienced the coffee enema.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of research. This is from Ars Technica. The headline, "A Triumph of Ignorance." Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop touts the $135 coffee enema.
What a phrase.
Yeah.
Triumph of ignorance.
Isn't that great?
That is good.
So good.
In a recent detox guide, Goop, which is her store or whatever, recommends the Implantorama LLC, a glass bottle with silicone tubes attached, which allows the user to squirt coffee into their rear end. Now, they claim... Once again, the word bogus.
Yeah, what are there must be some kind of benefit in how to get traction.
Get ready for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It can mean relief from depression, general nervous tension, and allergy-related syndromes, mostly relief from severe pain.
Wow.
This is according to these quacks.
Well, what they're saying, what they're touting is what any gut doctor will tell you. Is a healthy gut does help with any of that stuff.
Right.
It's your second brain.
But not this way.
No.
Well, doctor, I cut my arm off with a chainsaw. Oh, well, to cut the pain, we're going to give you your choice. Morphine or a coffee enema? Oh, the enema, by all means. I'm going to go hug a tree and stick my rear in the knots.
Maybe you're not the one to argue that side.
Then, of course, they talk to an actual physician, a professional in the medical field who's done their homework, as opposed to a blonde idiot.
He might have gotten his doctor in somewhere in Mexico. You don't know.
Coffee enemas are associated with burns, infections, sepsis, and rectal perforation.
Yikes.
Oh, come on.
A British doctor referred to this as quackery and called it a triumph of ignorance over science.
That's funny.
So fill it to the rim with brim. Not that rim.
Nope.
Oh, God. But you had it, how many times did you do it?
Twice. Yeah.
Did you ever go to a pro, or they were
self-inflicted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go for the extra whip?
Double shot, please. Yeah.
Extra hot. Okay. Well, what else is happening over there at the Silac News Desk?
Police in Ohio say they apprehended a break-in suspect who had several hamsters in his pants.
Oh, boy.
So close. I thought I
said
guessed
weasel.
hamsters.
No,
I said weasel.
Yeah.
Okay.
WBNS.
Channel 10 TV. I grew up with that's where Chet Long used to work. He was the news guy at WBNS Channel 10.
Well, Chet Long?
That's what's his, the guy, what's her name from National Lampoon's Vacation?
Beverly D'Angelo?
Her father ran WBNS Channel 10 TV forever.
Wow.
Bert D'Angelo. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Well, they report the officers with the Columbus police were called to a break-in at Rooster's restaurant and soon discovered that a nearby Petland store had also been broken into, causing some of the animals to escape. While searching the area, officers found a shoe store had been broken into as well. Officers were eventually able to identify and locate a suspect, a Mr. Matthew Pancake.
What?
So is this guy?
Hi, Pancake. Matthew Pancake. How are you?
Is this
that
guy
right?
Is this guy in a children's book?
He was found sleeping near a business with 4 hamsters down his pants.
Oh, man.
The man faces charges of breaking and entering as well as vandalism.
Willie, when you hear animals escaping from a pet store, when you envision the goldfish escaping, are they in bowls scooting along the street, or are they flopping?
For me, they're actually, they're in the bags that you get when you buy them, and they're using the bag kind of like a treadmill. They're propelling
I see what you're saying, yes.
And they're making the bag roll. That's from
I like the bag.
That's in Finding Nemo, that's what they do, and that's a real good time. Or just flopping. And they've got to flop, and they hang out in a sewer for a little while, and then they flop, and someone spilled a water that day, and they're in there.
And thankfully, they have that.
So the guy had hamsters in his pants
while he was napping.
And it's the summertime, so he couldn't have been saying, I put him there for warmth. I was cold.
No, he maybe wanted them to crawl.
Is there
up
anything funnier, though, when Pee-wee runs out of the pet store
That's
trying to save
exactly
him?
what I was
love
thinking.
It. He keeps putting the
all the
snakes out.
Oh, God. This is so good.
Hey, dude, what a weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Are they gonna nibble or lick or put their little paws on him? Like, what is he
They're not
going to
do anything good.
They have claws. Don't they have claws?
Yeah.
Hamsters?
Hamsters?
Oh,
have
yeah.
Claws? Yeah.
I'll be honest. Hamsters in your pants, not that sexually gratifying.
Really?
Yeah.
You prefer what, like iguana?
Well, iguanas are a whole nother level.
I mean, that's yeah.
You're
They
a
bite?
badass. You hope so. Right?
Well, that reminds me of a famous piece from this show about a somewhat similar situation.
It's new, it's crazy, and it's educational. It's the Richard Gere Gerbil Habitat Trail Kit. And boy, oh boy, will your gerbils go nuts when they whip down your Richard Gere Gerbil Habitat Trail. Just listen.
Wow. It sure is dark in here.
Hey, you. Hey, Squirmy. Did you have Limburger cheese for lunch? Whoa!
You'll have hours of fun with the Richard Gere Gerbil Habitat Trail Kit.
Hey, somebody get me out of here.
It's from Ramco Industries. Medicated lotion and suction evacuator sold separately. Void where prohibited. Not approved by the ASPCA or the ASSPAC. All celebrity voices impersonated. Package cover photos. Copyright Robert Mapplethorpe. Gerbils not included.
I'm so ashamed I did that.
I'm proud of you, son. That's nice. What else we got over there?
A recent study claims that current pop music has become simpler since the dawn of rock and roll.
You better believe it. It's no good.
Researchers at Queen Mary University of London analyzed the songs that reached the top 5 positions on the U.S. Billboard year-end singles music chart from 1950 to 2022. They identified 2 significant decreases in melodic complexity that occurred in 1975 and 2000.
I told you.
Well, the first one makes sense.
Yeah. Scientists believe the drop in 1975 may have been caused by new musical styles such as disco and stadium rock, while those in 1996 and 2000 could represent the rise of hip-hop and digital production.
And Miley Cyrus.
The findings were published in the Journal of Scientific Reports.
Your thoughts, Tom? Is it disco? Is it the disco thing?
I think contemporary music is great. There's lots of tremendous stuff out there, but I'm not sure exactly what this means when they say the melodic complexity is lesser in some ways. I'll tell you this, from my experience, the light shows are a hell of a lot better. The PAs, Ace will back me up on this.
Well,
I mean,
the
sound,
technology for the sound.
The sound at concerts and the lights are awesome.
Yeah, sure.
But we have the technology now to figure out what's pleasing to the human brain. Isn't that what a lot of producers and stuff have done?
Oh, yeah, dopamine. Yep.
Different tones and different beats. They figured out.
But I still say YMCA is a great song.
Sure, it's got its place.
Love that.
Fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Best disco song ever, Chick?
Evelyn Champagne King. Shame.
Really?
That's a pretty good one. You can't beat that one.
Disco Inferno.
Coffee, let's throw it up.
Disco Inferno for me is the beginning and the end.
Evelyn Champagne King.
Staying Alive is the greatest disco song of all time. It's not my favorite, but it's absolutely the defining.
What is your favorite?
Boogeyman by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Ah.
I'm your boogeyman.
I don't know who the saxophone. I don't know who that is. It could be Raphael Ravenscroft. I'm not sure. Today, Sam. One who knows. This bass line.
Yeah, it's cool. This is a cool song.
Okay, so how? So let's still go disco inferno.
Yeah, it's a great one. Great.
Willie, you got a favorite disco hit?
Not disco, but I heard, what's that? Play That Funky Music, White Boy.
That's great.
Yeah. There was a cover band up in Green Bay, and there was like 50-year-old white dude and just a suburban dad-looking guy just killing it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe we forgot this one.
The bass, is it the synthesizer? Is it the sound of cocaine that surrounds it?
I was going to say, is it the style? Like the club? Yeah.
Is it that one bass line that's in every bump, that
Yeah.
one? But it was of a certain era, but it stuck around.
Were you into it?
No, not at all. Because you couldn't talk to anybody. So if you've got
Of course, that was your problem.
You talk with your body, Tom.
Yeah, you let your body do the talking.
Rub it up against her.
I can't make my body talk.
Body talk.
The fashion was so awful. Polyester collars out to here.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What's your
but
problem
awful in hindsight, right?
Yeah.
No. At the time,
What's your problem with televisions in restaurants, Tom?
It's too loud.
You can't talk to anybody, right?
Yeah. You're trying to talk to someone. You're just saying, I got some really terrible news about Mom, and you watch their eyes drift up to watch some jackass on TV talking about some sports thing.
Wow.
I can't disagree. I moved to 3 different tables last week at a dinner because I couldn't hear anything, and I politely asked, "Please move me." It was too loud. We were right under a speaker, and then she moved us again. It was too loud. In 3rd place.
That's crazy.
We got a real grandma out here.
I moved at a sushi place because the lady the next table too much patchouli. With patchouli, if any of her conversation drifted over, I'd probably shoot myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything she has to say. But at a disco, Josh, you could if you had like you have game, shall we say, with respect to your ability to converse because you're an interesting person.
Yeah, I have to be able to
disco,
talk.
all you could do is wear a shirt that's too tight with a big polyester collar and puka shells.
But that's kind of sexy to not be able to talk and just have to use your...
Sometimes.
I
think very sexy. And that's happened at rock clubs and not just disco.
As Willie pointed out, if you have enough cocaine, you can get him out back to the car.
Let's say you're...
that is not what he said.
He was implying the existence of the cocaine with the disco era.
Do what I do and slip your Raycon earbuds in, and then you won't have to listen to Tom.
Oh, okay.
You just smile and nod your head while you're listening to your favorite, possibly listening to Wild Cherry. You don't know.
Man, this is a good tune.
Raycon Everyday Earbuds. They just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling Everyday Earbuds. You also get active noise cancellation. They have the gel tips with ergonomic design for that perfect fit, and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function and what's happening in my throat? Weatherproof and sweat resistant. Those are Raycons, and they come in great colors now too. Blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black, and Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So my question is, what are you waiting for? Don't make me come out there. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have the scientific name for what we call Tom speak.
Oh, yeah.
You can't think of a word. There's an actual word for that.
Oh.
Which is really confusing.
And it's not Tom speak?
No. And we have big news from the Come and Go convenience store chain.
And we will have the best disco song ever that we all forgot about while we were talking about disco songs.
Okay, good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
A truck driver distracted by a
Andrew
GPS
Johnson
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
I can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They
I
go right
can.
to my hip.
But I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is.
Okay.
I'm
You
used
know
to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Can we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like boop, boop, boop,
Or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
And
now Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
Now this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay.
If you say so.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got
forward.
one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What? There we go.
Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Kristi, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
Haywood, is there a song that is your most requested song?
I would guess it would have to do with the toast thing.
Toast, which I...
How about Fly's Eyes? That's only one of the first ones you ever did on our show.
Fly's Eyes?
Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Kind of.
You going to get through it all the way?
Well, probably not. But
Don't jinx them.
Let's start the betting.
$20?
Over-under's 3 mistakes.
I know Josh has $700 right now.
Yeah, he's $700.
When do I get that?
You want to bet? You want to bet $700?
No, I'll just take the $700.
Double or nothing.
I'd say 700 he doesn't make it. If there's a problem in the song, you will hear this sound. Okay, go ahead.
That's not the right sound.
That's not the right
That's
sound.
the right sound.
No, sorry. If there's a problem in the song, you will hear this sound.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, this is what? Fly's Eyes?
Turn her up.
Okay, good.
Turn her up a little bit.
I'm looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's
crowd
eyes,
loves
looking at the world through Fly's eyes, and you can just buzz off. Well, I think I'll buzz in the front door. I think I'll buzz around the back door screen. I think I'll buzz around your face, and then I'll land on the potato salad. Buzz, 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 buzz. Soulfly. I think I'll land on the horse manure. I think I'll land on the poop du jour. I think I'll land on a squash possum. And then I'll land in your potato salad. Just cleaning my nails. Well, I get up in the morning when the dew is on the dew, and I date a little maggot named Mary Lou. Someday we'll get married and won't think twice, and our kids all look like dancing rice. I'm looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly. Help me. And you can just buzz. You can just buzz. You can just buzz off.
The genius of Haywood Bank.
That was close.
There we go.
Close.
Some applause.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some... Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello. Josh Arnold has returned.
Hi.
Boo.
Wow. Boo, boo.
Well, she's representing a certain sect of the audience.
Right. You can't 100% of the people 100% of the time, Tom.
I'm not for everyone.
And we were just talking about disco music, and I can't believe we forgot about this disco song. We were talking about our favorite disco songs. And
shake it up, shake it down.
There you go.
Move it in, move it round, disco baby.
Begins and ends, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Move it in, move
Where are you
it
guys?
Up, move it
you should like that. Big
disco
horns.
Baby.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, a fifth of Beethoven.
Thumbs down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like the mashup.
You do?
Yeah.
Man.
Do you think Beethoven himself would appreciate a fifth of Beethoven?
You know, that's on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Fifth of Beethoven. Walter Murphy and the Big Apple Band.
They also had...
Okay, everything's fine. Yeah, sure, okay. Hey, you know, this is like Steve Gadd or somebody on drums. It's like the Wrecking Crew's drummer, whatever the hell that guy's name is.
Blaine? Hal Blaine?
Hal Blaine. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, this is good.
I'm into it.
I love this.
I think it's fun.
This is a Mystery Men. The movie Mystery Men.
Oh, it is?
And I loved it, yeah.
Oh, that's that where Janine Garofalo carries her dad's head in her bowling ball.
Loved that movie.
Here's the one. This is the one.
It's pretty good.
It's great.
Burn the mother down. Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
But Tom,
great vocal.
Tom, you're forgetting.
I hated this.
I love the hustle.
I do too.
So lame.
What was the dance? What is the hustle?
An early line dance. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know it?
I used to.
Yeah, you do a lot of this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's gay ace right there.
Chick, remember Gates?
Yeah, when rock got into disco, and I just noticed this morning, Kiss's I Was Made for Loving You has 1 billion streams.
All right.
Is there
it's a popular
anything?
one.
Is there any amount of money we could pay you not to ever mention Kiss again? Is that on the
I
table?
just happened to read that this morning, and it's a great song.
I Was Made for Loving You is a great song.
Made for loving you,
Is that
baby.
Is that disco?
Didn't somebody?
Well, in 1978, the Stones released "Miss You," which was a
huge hit.
And
Okay.
is that considered disco?
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
It is.
Oh, listen to that bass line on that.
I never put that together.
Well, this is stinks on ice. Ace is moving already.
I like it.
This isn't bad.
I had the 12-inch. It was like 8 minutes long.
12-inch record. I don't want to clarify. We were talking about gay ace earlier. I don't want
It's no lick it up.
too many fan letters.
Sing along and go.
But this is also not disco. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think it is.
It's crossover.
That thumpy, thump,
Yeah.
bump, 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 that
It's
climbing
crossover,
bass
yes.
thing.
Yes.
I was amazed this morning. I saw 1 billion streams on that. And I'm like, that's an old song.
Yeah.
Well, people enjoy it. A lot of that stuff sticks around forever.
You think Gene looks at that and goes, "Oh, if I had a nickel for every,
He does.
every stream, I could have more money than I do." I'm Gene Simmons.
That's so good.
I'm still stunned that you did a coffee enema.
Well, I've
Jess
done
Hooker did, yeah.
Done lots of dumb stuff, Tom.
Iced coffee or?
No, it was room
Okay,
temperature.
okay.
Yeah,
Have you ever had an enema at all? No enema?
I don't think so.
Never?
I think you'd know.
I know, but I mean, maybe when I was under anesthesia or something.
Next time, Willie, we're giving him an enema.
Oh, yeah.
I think you'd like it. I mean, honestly, you're kind of into that stuff, right?
No, I don't want to have
What about a suppository? You've done the suppository.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Pill in the butt, pill in the butt, pill in the butt.
I'll tell you what, it was at that point I would have put a squirrel in there if it would have relieved the issue that I was having.
A squirrel.
Oh, were you on a medication that
Yes.
was okay?
It'd been 11 days.
Oh God.
You know that story, and
I do.
I finally gave birth to a sandpaper softball.
softball.
Never do that. Yeah, it was very difficult. But There was bleeding.
Oh, there was bleeding.
I would assume.
Okay.
Butt blood.
Was it a sandpaper tennis ball, mind you?
No, soft.
Softball.
Yeah.
Softball's a misnomer.
It sure is.
More like a sandpaper watermelon. Okay, let's move on here. What have we got over there?
A man in Iowa has pleaded guilty to pleasuring himself outside a come-and-go convenience store.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
Mr. Kenneth Lee Kelly pled guilty to the...
Kenny!
How do they spell come and go?
K-U-M and go, G-O, yeah.
Come, paren, no,
Dash? Ampersand.
Apostrophe. Or is it an
Ampersand.
Or is it a dash?
Come and go.
No, it's
and.
N. It's the letter N.
No, it's not. Well, this is...
I bet they're both out there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
The sign I've seen is come, apostrophe N, and apostrophe go.
Huh.
Is the sign I've seen, but maybe I'm remembering incorrectly.
Mr. Kenneth Lee Kelly pled guilty to indecent exposure charge relating to an incident that occurred last year.
Yeah, that was me.
At the time, witnesses called 911 to report an unknown male had said sexual things to them and began masturbating in their presence
saying sexual
in
things.
front of the come and go.
Hey, wiener.
If it were a 7-Eleven, I wouldn't do it.
When questioned,
I'm a come and go. You get it?
Where are you going? Oh, you're going. Well, I'll take care of the other part.
When questioned by police,
if I was hurrying, I'd be doing it at a speedway.
the 55-year-old claimed he wasn't exposing himself, but instead was just scratching his genitals.
Yeah, sometimes you got to scratch and until you
have an orgasm.
He now faces time in jail with a sentencing hearing set for August 15th.
Man, here we go. I remember this story.
They're going to change their name.
Yeah.
You know, when I scratch, I use my whole palm.
It's I guess, what is it? The holding company is called Maverick.
And here in the article, it's come, and as Tom said, ampersand, go.
Yeah.
It says Maverick's decision to retire the come and go brand
is for the reason that you think it is. Yeah, that's what the story says.
That's dumb. If I don't live near a come and go, and if I'm driving through Iowa and there's a come and go or a Shell, I go to the come and go because it's fun. It's got a fun name to it.
So which one came first? Like the come and go, or what we like? That's just a word for
I'm
it.
guessing. I think
CUM is really incorrect.
Right, it's
is.
Not. Yeah, it's not.
But I think these guys were so unhip they didn't realize the.
It says in the article that
or they're filthy dirty.
Come and go uses slang as far back as the 50s. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. The 1590s.
What?
No.
1590, according to Online Etymology Dictionary.
Oh, the word you mean, not
earlier.
Not the fast.
Yes, since opening their first store, come and go was always at risk of being interpreted that way. Customers clearly read it as meaning a place for quick stop. Its name readily conveys that it's a convenience store.
Well, they shouldn't have called the slushies jizzies. I think that was
a mistake. Yeah, they should not have done that. And their cinnamon rolls are known as sperm muffins, and that's really unfortunate. Why? They never sold any. Well, there was one guy.
It mentions Buc-ee's for some reason. And another slang word.
Buc-ee's?
It's like it said in the article. It's like Buc-ee's changing its name because of a 21st century slang word. I'm not sure what they're.
Some people say Boosie's instead of Buc-ee's.
Boosie's.
They do?
Yes.
Like that sweet, sweet Boosie?
Yeah.
Sweet. You want to go get that sweet, sweet Boosie?
Like bus?
Huh.
Okay.
No, Boos.
Okay. In any event, I'm not sure when they're going to change the name. This article says they're changing it.
The headline says, Come and Go is changing its name, and you know why. The convenience store's chain's new Utah-based owners have had enough of your jokes.
Couldn't they just go to K&G?
Yeah,
that's not bad.
True.
But then you still know what it stands for. You're still gonna call it come and go,
You
right?
could just call it
I
stop
don't know.
and masturbate.
Do you think if we asked like a 9-year-old what KFC means, they would know?
Oh, that's really smart. Yeah, I don't think they would.
No. Yeah, that's true.
They do that all the time.
Yeah.
We talked about this with Madden. The average Madden player doesn't realize there was a great man named John Madden who was a tremendous announcer and coach, and it's gone beyond that. Who knows? I'm not sure if come and go came and went, or what's the English?
But that guy's going to jail, maybe.
Maybe,
be
yeah.
public
Yes.
masturbator outside of
Yes.
one of those.
Apparently, you can't do that.
No, that's good reason, I think.
Saying you were itching. Dude, we all know what's going on. You can't use that as a defense.
Yeah.
And he didn't buy anything.
No.
That's the thing. If you, that's the rule. Hey, look, you can do whatever you want, but you got to buy something in here.
Is that right?
What do you think we are?
Look, as long as I get a Reese's, it's okay. I'm allowed to do this. Yeah. That's Tom's rule.
Hey, I'm just following the rules.
I hate to see what this. I hate to see what this guy would do in front of that store called Sheets.
Oh.
Sir, for God's sake, the sign says Sheets. Even though they spell it with a Z, it's still.
Somebody stop him. I can't be on duty all the time. Will somebody stop him?
Hey, have you guys found yourself blanking on a specific term? This is our Tom speak that we talk about all the time, right? Turns out there's a word for that.
Ooh, I love this. New words.
Lethologica.
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 Man, I'm a nerd. I get so excited.
So is that the phenomenon of forgetting words, lethologica?
According to Dr. Ursula Kania, senior lecturer in English language at the University of Liverpool, lethologica, also known as tip-of-the-tongue phenomenon, refers to a temporary lapse in memory when trying to remember a specific word or name.
I love it.
Yes.
Lethologica.
Yes. One example Dr. Kania listed came from a tweet about a German customer in a Welsh pub who couldn't recall the word for cutlery and asked for food weapons.
I love that. Yeah, food weapons.
The Oxford Dictionary has its own category for these terms, labeled thing or person whose name is forgotten or unknown. Okay. It includes 64 entries, and some records go back as far as the early Middle English 1100 period.
Wow.
One of the old words, jigamabob.
What's a jigamabob now? Is it a thing? Is it the same as
like a thingamabob? Yeah.
Is it
right?
like a doohickey?
Yeah, but it's in other words, it's a word designated. You can't think of the actual.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
that
doohickey.
It is.
Yeah.
A doohickey. Yeah, that's one.
My mom is so guilty of using all those words.
Yeah, but sometimes they're mean. What is it? What is it?
Lethologica?
It's like putting an S in the word lisp. That's just mean.
All right.
If you've got a lisp, I mean. I've got a lisp. Oh, jeez. Just unfair. That's all I'm saying.
I agree, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, what have you got coming up over there, Jess Hooker?
We've got another convenience store. Talking about the Wawa. Do you guys ever go to the Wawa?
They're a pleasure. Wow. They're a pleasure to visit.
I've never been inside a Wawa. I hope to go someday.
Have you been inside a Mama?
Mamas? Okay.
A Wawa is one of my favorite George Harrison tunes.
Yeah?
Oh, you like that song?
It's a song?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You've heard it and you love it, was the response.
I love it. It's my favorite. I don't ever have to hear it again.
Got a great Eric Clapton look in it. I don't need your Wawa. Oh, it's fantastic. It's not about the actual Wawa store.
It's about Helen Keller.
Very, very
That's the first word. Yeah.
Here we go. Ever hear this?
It's a good riff.
Oh, great.
If we ever played a song that had this long an intro,
Oh, my
it would be kicked out.
I wrote some lyrics.
It's like one of Godwin's parodies. Let's get to the words.
George. It's almost like a big joke he's played on George. Everybody. They're not going to question me. I'm a Beatle.
There you go. You're giving me your Wawa. Isn't that great?
I do like it.
I like it.
As long as it's not singing
We'll find
Hare
out.
Krishna or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, hey, George. Lighten up, George.
Well, that goes on and on, doesn't it?
Go bang some more groupies, George.
Artists get money, they go to India, and then they ruin their own music. What is that?
Yeah. You may be happy and enlightened. We're suffering.
Yeah, this sucks.
Right now, I want to talk to you about your head. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You're out there, you're looking at all the stuff on the social media, and it's, oh, look, they're having a great time. They're much better than I am. They're happier than I am. Oh, come on, stop it. You got to, you can work on yourself, focus on what you want instead of what others are doing, and start living your best life. That's where therapy can come in. It is not a sign of weakness, actually a sign of strength to seek out your better you through therapy. And BetterHelp has a great idea. How about accessing therapy online with a professional therapist? That's what it's all about. It's a lot more convenient, and it might be for you. So here's what you do. You go to betterhelp.com/BT show, and you'll get a little questionnaire. You can get hooked up with a licensed therapist. By the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. and start examining yourself. And it can be very, very helpful. And once again, it's a lot more convenient because it's done online. So you can be where you want to be when you're doing it. You don't have to drive across town. You can do it with a camera on. You can do it just talking back and forth, or you can do it texting back and forth. It's all about what works for you. Check out BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Stop comparing yourself to other people and start focusing on you with BetterHelp. Once again, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And you can do that today. It knocks 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up in the news, once again, we got more action at a Wawa store, and counterfeit air conditioners, they're out there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax.
Joining us in the Napa Auto Parts Studios in the special annex to my right and behind Josh. Scoot over there, Josh. Yes.
This is the new, this is the new
I know.
lighter thing. So
it's, doing your phone, yes. We have Donnie Baker along with the Pork Pistols.
Hey, boys.
Donnie Baker on tour right now. Donnie, entrepreneur. Donnie, famous for his koozies and other semi-legal merchandise.
Paraphernalia.
Donnie, I like your wolf T-shirt with the wolf wearing a nice Santa cap.
Yep, Miss Santa Wolf. I still got my boat for sale too, Tom, if you can mention that.
Okay, now, you know that Morgan Freeman's selling his boat, so you're up against Mr.
Yeah, I appreciate him boat blocking me like everybody else.
He's boat blocking you?
I've got another, now a neighbor, 4 lots down, selling his boat, 500 less than my boat.
Uh-oh.
And he don't even have an outboard motor on his. Mine's got an Evinrude's, if you can mention that when you plug it. Mm-hmm. He don't even have an outboard. He's got an inbred motor, which runs good, but his sister has to start it. So, how can I compete with that? You know, I'm on Craigslist. He's got a whole budget to advertise on Ancestry.com. So, of course, he's got
that sounds great. I'm surprised you have an Evinrude. I thought you'd be more of a Johnson guy.
Nope, got an Evinrude. Stick the governor off it, though. It's a beast on water.
So I'm sorry that you're getting yacht blocked, but we need to get to the band here. Once again, can you introduce the fellas in the band?
Yeah, on bass, I got Todd Boner. And then on lead guitar, my best friend ever, Scotty Winkler. And on drums, we got Dusty Privet. So this is our band. We're the Pork Pistols. We started off as Dirt Nickel years ago, and then Boner quit, and we came Mucus Plug, and then that didn't last, and Scotty got on the pills, and then we was Turtles with the D. See, we're done with Christian rock. What we're doing here is so much different.
Well, now, Donnie, I know we have time for a couple more tunes here. Is this your new original one? What are we playing?
This is a new original tape I wrote. It sort of ties into Thanksgiving. Because, you know, this is really the only time of year starting mixing stuff in your meals. Nobody really sits down with 4 or 5 side dishes when they go out, to wherever they're eating. This is like home-style stuff like the Pilgrims did. But it can sometimes shock your system. And that's what this tape's about, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. And I'll start this one, Dusty. This sounds like my boat when I start my boat. Okay, and we do this one because Motley Crue pissed out and quit, so somebody's got to sing our tapes good. Donnie Baker and the Pork.
Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Kristi, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
From Q95.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. More about convenience stores coming up.
That's right. We just had the guy
Gentleman at Come and
arrested
Go.
at the Come and Go.
Playing with himself.
Hey, by the way, pump 5. Hey, quit pumping and pull up your trousers.
Evidently, we've got 2 or 3 emails from there. This is Mike from Minnesota. In the Minneapolis area, they have stations called Pump and Munch.
Pump and Munch.
Pump and Munch.
Man.
Are you kidding?
No, that's what it says.
I mean,
it's 2 or 3 emails, so it's not just.
Now, is that a nickname for them, or is that really what they're called?
I think it's a chain called Pump and Munch.
All right.
Munch.
Wow. That is what you can do there. You can pump gas and munch on snackies.
Yeah, but that sounds like something you'd...
Oh, sure.
Like a nickname you'd give it as opposed to what it really is. I'm going to the Pump and Munch.
Oh, boy, that'll be fun.
What's the movie where they goes, I'm going to the Choke and Puke?
I don't know. I know it from the Tim Wilson song.
No, it's a Pump and Munch, and it's got a gas station attendant as their logo.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And I'm also seeing Munch and Pump.
Mm-hmm. That's the proper order.
He's holding...
You're a gentleman.
Yeah.
He's holding a gas pump and then a carton of popcorn in the other hand.
Ah.
There you go.
If you pump and munch, that's kind of incestual, really, in an odd kind of way. It's like Ron Jeremy. Doing
Wait, are you eating? And is that what
are you trying to do,
Never mind.
Tom?
This is maybe too high concept.
Yeah.
Let's get to the Wawa story. This is another convenience store.
I have to find it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't need your Wawa, as George Harrison would sing.
We don't need
You don't want to hear that song again?
No.
It's such a great riff.
And
I'm with Josh. It's instead of George whining about Hare Krishna, it's actually interesting lyrics.
Yeah, that thing.
Wawa, I don't want
minutes
your
too long.
Wawa anymore. It was written by a toddler. Is interesting lyrics.
See, I'd rather hear beep bop loop bop loud bam boom than some tree
What's
hugging
the story
Hare
about
Krishna
Wawa?
crap.
When he's talking about Wawa, is he talking about a girl's Wawa?
No, I think he's talking about the wah guitar, isn't he?
No, I think he's talking. I don't need your
That
wah.
sound?
I don't need your whining.
Whining. Oh.
That's my guess. I don't know. I never really
okay.
dove into George's lyrics. I'm not
Okay.
that stoned.
But clearly they're using a wah guitar or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
the
wah pedal.
sound. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
There you go. A super fan of the convenience store chain Wawa has amassed 1,000 order slips. This is maybe the most boring story ever. Just heads up. Here we go.
Love it.
Okay.
The fan from New Jersey is Mr. Tyler Geyerson. Mr. Geyerson was on a mission to find Wawa order slips number 0 through 999. He told WPV.
What are order slips?
Wait a minute. What was he doing?
Yeah, so that's
So when you
where
go
it gets when you get an order slip. Like he ordered food or coffee or whatever, and you get a slip, and then when they call your number back, like
When
a
you,
pull
you
tab.
go in the bakery and you pull that thing from the machine. Oh,
Take a number.
Yeah.
So what's he trying to do?
He told WPVI that he had been going to Wawa his whole life, often starting his day with coffee, typically getting lunch at the store, and sometimes even dinner.
So he wants to collect as he's
Yes.
going and ordering. He wants
His
to get
collection of order slips began as a sort of a joke in 2021, but it soon turned into a challenge to have them all.
So 1, 2,
$9.99.
Yes.
He's
This
got,
week.
And he has every one now.
Yes.
He does.
This
Yes.
week, Mr. Geyerson counted a total of 1,000 slips in customer orders number 0 through 900.
I wonder how many it took, because obviously you're going to get duplicates.
Yeah, I mean, he started doing this in 2021.
All
so
right.
there you go.
You have to wonder if he lives upstairs or he just lives in the basement with his mom.
Yeah. After sharing his unique collection on social media, Wawa responded saying, "This is the level of dedication we're talking about."
Tom, I'm going to guess if he's eating most of his meals at a gas station, he lives on the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot of stairs in this man's life.
Yeah, probably not.
It's a bonus. He gets a free EKG from the.
Wawa has great food. I'm not going to
They
lie.
do?
It's one of those places where you go in and you're like, oh, no, this is restaurant quality. Like
Nice.
good fast food stuff.
Good.
Shockingly good.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they national?
Mostly East Coast.
I
but
think it's huge
They're
in like
moving,
Jersey
yeah.
and Philly.
They're making their way more towards the Midwest.
I
Yeah.
was one in Florida. It's great. It's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder which one is the biggest. Which is 7-Eleven? Which one?
Oh,
is,
nationally?
Oh, in terms of locations?
like
yeah.
convenience store. Who
Yeah.
has
Right.
the most?
I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
There used to be one near when I was working in the restaurant business. There was a 7-Eleven like 200 yards away. I remember going there one day, and they had sort of semi-smaller grocery carts,
Okay.
Oh,
which,
man.
So there's this lady in there. She's got this cart full of stuff, and everything is, of course, you're not going to save any money. You wouldn't have been able to buy anything. You would have been so upset. And she had a complete grocery cart full of. She was doing all of her grocery shopping.
Wow.
And then she paid with. State funds.
I see. All right.
Can I go in front of her? I'm paying with real money. Did you say that?
Yeah.
I'm not suckling off the teat.
Perhaps if you went to the regular grocery store, you could get 5 times as many ding-dongs.
Nothing wrong with a ding-dong, man.
A new poll reveals how much tiredness is affecting the average American. According to a survey of 2,000 U.S. adults, the average American spends 1,460 hours a year feeling tired.
What a bizarre measurement.
Are they
1,460 hours a year. I'm tired.
And we get
I
up,
let someone know about it.
We get up early, and I'm not that tired.
No. People reported feeling tired 4 hours a day, and 30% feel tired even more than average. A third of the respondents always or often feel tired even after a good night's sleep. 60% said fatigue has caused them to avoid social interactions.
No, did you find that to be true?
Oh, God, yeah.
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 I can't. If I had a busy day, I need the next day to be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
can't-
when you're tired, do you not want to cook? That's the one where I come in. I am too tired to cook.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's my first thing I don't want to do. Yeah. That's probably true.
This explains the success of DoorDash.
Yes.
Fatigue equals DoorDash.
Yes.
You don't even want to get in your car and drive anywhere.
No. Yeah. The average American spends 30% of their weekend recuperating from the previous week.
I am tired.
There she is.
The late, great Flossie Dickey. We hardly knew you.
Tiredness often meant respondents skipped exercising or avoided cooking.
The irony there, and also I realize the irony of me saying this, is that exercise makes you less tired.
Yeah, it gives you energy, actually. Yeah.
And you sleep better, and yeah.
All of it. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm not tired of these fun stories.
Fun, huh?
Well, after the coming up, we got one for Josh. A science story about a swamp creature with a toilet seat-shaped head, according to scientists.
Oh, yeah, that's out there, baby.
That's weird. Plus, we have
the Kohler monster. Sure.
plus we have. Just say you're taking your vacation the next couple of weeks. Where do you want to go? Well, a lot of people are going to Death Valley.
Really?
Right now.
Yep.
They may be setting a new record any day now. You heard Vegas was 120 a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's I think it's been 5 days. What is it? 5 days in a row over like 115 or some crazy number.
Yeah, it's July.
We'll hear about Death Valley coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com.
Who else have you met? Voice that you anybody else?
I've met everybody I do except for Denzel Washington. He's the one I haven't met.
Is anyone upset by your imitation?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
Yes, there's Kanye had a lot to say. But
really? He's usually so
no, right? I'm like, what? Did you really count that as him being mad? That was just him being Kanye.
Yeah, there you go.
Shannon Sharp hates my impression. He cannot stand it.
I'm guessing because it's accurate.
You know, that's what I believe. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was amazing. And you know, the fact that Thanon doesn't like it is just offensive to me. But you know, some people,
I hear you.
Some people just, skip. Some people just don't like mirrors, Skip. But when you see the mirror, you say to yourself, do I really sound like that? And I'm gonna be right there on the other side saying, yes, you do. Shannon hates it, man. It's everybody else. I haven't. And Ben Carson had a little bit to say, but he ain't popping. So whatever. You know what I mean, he can say whatever. I pretty much it was a character pretty much.
He was sleepy.
It wasn't even an impression. I did these little cat hands. You know, the hands with the hands like this, and I would turn my face, and so many people would ask me, they'd come to my shows, can we do the Ben Carson pose? I was like, this is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a thing, but so there's people sending me pictures posing like this. Even somebody sent me a picture of their cat doing it. Their cat. There was a picture of a baby. He was doing it. I was like, I did not know that this obscure impression had so much premise over you all night. I did not know that.
And what is he, like secretary of something?
He may be retiring.
He's
secretary of housing.
We don't gotta, you know. Let's get past him.
We just want him to have, something really high profile so you can bring it back.
Oh, I wish, man. He just needs to go fill out an application and work at Arby's. I want to parody
Do you have a philosophy on doing impressions of people who are no longer with us?
Do I? Can
you do Taft?
You mean William Taft?
William Howard Taft.
No, but my FDR is pretty dope. My Franklin Delano Roosevelt, I definitely sit down for that. I don't do Teddy Roosevelt, but I do FDR. He has the back of a chocolate eclair. That's one of his famous quotes.
Jay Farrow is our guest.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I got to get off before I get in trouble. But, Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has been...
Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jodie. Get in the car, Jodie. Please get in the car.
It's not Jodie, it's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
We're from Social Security, 209-526-13. Child support's due, you can pay that too. Please,
steal my identity. BB, steal my identity.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Thanks.
My favorite part is look at all the stuff we owe.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Case in which a boat was apparently dumping the cocaine off the side of the boat.
Yeah, and the Keys
down in the Keys.
So we'd like to know where, yeah, you got the cocaine. Yes, we'd like to know where you're taking the cocaine. There's coke in the boat, maybe. Coke in the boat, hand the boat over. Coke in the boat, $1 million, maybe. Coke in the boat, coke in the boat.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning. Rise and shine. Up and at 'em. Wake up, sleepyheads. Rise and shine.
I'll be like Matthew.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk. There's Willie Griswold. Yo. Jessica Alsman joins us.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick's there.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. It's great to be here. Thank you very much for coming. Just really enjoy everything about your life. Good.
How are you feeling? How you feeling? You all right?
I am tired.
Oh,
tired?
We just learned a lot of people are tired.
Yeah, a lot of people are tired.
Real sleepy.
You know what I'm tired of?
What's that?
Does every business on earth have to send you an email and a text and a phone call asking how they did?
Yeah, that's big.
Yes, I bought 3 ping pong balls at your store yesterday, and I'll take 20 minutes to tell you all about it.
It is big, those surveys.
Getting a little bit tiresome, okay? Just saying.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to fill them out.
I visited a store last week. Something rang up very wrong. I filled out the report, the review. Later that afternoon, a couple hours later, we're going to credit your card $25.
Cool. Oh, how about that?
That it was worth it.
Look, I worked retail. Anytime you basically complain to corporate, you're going to get a gift card from somebody.
I was just surprised the prompt response and the
That's
amount.
very nice.
The Uber ring was like
Does this work with the Ferrari people?
Unfortunately, no.
Boy, have you gone to a car dealership website and I will check to see what my monthly payment would be. They are on you in 10 minutes. They call. I got a video email.
Oh, my God.
Like specifically for, hey, Josh, we saw that you were looking at this. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's helpful when you're interested.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the problem. Do you have to grade them? I mean, does the gym have to ask me every week how my experience was?
Oh, you got to unsubscribe.
Yeah, it's great last Monday and Wednesday. I'm sure it'll be fine today.
Yeah, it's a real pain to erase those emails, boy.
Doesn't it freak you out if you get a letter in the mail and the envelope has like your house image on it, like from Google Maps?
It is weird.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, I've never
And they're
had that.
dated.
Yeah.
Like, the flower bed I built isn't on there.
Right.
What company sends you that?
I forget, but I get them too.
Yeah.
And we live in the
Really?
same neighborhood,
Oh, okay.
essentially. Yeah.
All right.
You want to buy your house, that one?
Pretty
Maybe.
much.
Yeah.
Or like,
I get that one a lot, like texts that said, hey, are you thinking about selling? Give us a...
All the time. Yeah.
They're liars, too. Hey, I'm so-and-so here in St. Louis. I just drove by your house. No, you didn't. I don't live there, dum-dum.
They always
Or are
say,
they dumb?
are you interested in selling? I say, yes, $50 million.
Yeah.
And then they get real quiet. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We have to head over to the Silac news desk. You know who's over there, don't you?
It's me.
I don't even recognize with that short hairdo, but it looks good on you.
It doesn't look that different, does it?
It doesn't, and you have the ability to have a short haircut, but your hair doesn't look short. Does that make any sense at all?
It does. What's really weird is we found a picture over the weekend of me in my senior year of high school with the exact same haircut. Yeah.
Hot. I mean,
So gross.
I'll have to find it. We'll do a side by side.
Little joke. Hey, come on.
Okay. Fossils of a prehistoric swamp creature.
Here we go.
With what scientists describe as a toilet seat shaped head have been unearthed in Namibia and Brazil.
Wow.
The creature known as.
Please have turd in it. The turdosaurus.
I don't know. It's not that.
Toilet seat. He can't help himself.
That's the scientist said that, not me.
The Gaiacea genae went extinct in 268 million years ago.
That's what they want to
Janae used to be on Martin, didn't she?
Janae?
Yeah, that's what I think.
So if the head is shaped like a toilet seat, should it be... Wait, let me think about this for a second. The Danny Thomasaurus.
Oh.
Anyone get that?
Yeah.
You know, if Danny
because
Thomas,
of this show.
How did that get started? Is that a true thing? How did that get started?
I don't know.
That
The
and
same with the
Richard
gerbil,
Gere?
yeah.
I just don't.
The aquatic animal
How
likely
unfortunate.
reached 10 feet long, with the largest skull found measuring over 2 feet long.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Study co-led Jason Pardo described the creature.
Come on down.
Described the creature as having a big, flat, toilet seat-shaped head, which allowed it to open its mouth and suck in prey. Yeah. He added it had huge fangs.
Huge fangs, yes.
Huge fangs.
Fangs for the memory.
Yeah. The whole front of his mouth was just giant teeth.
Holy cow. This
Yeah.
thing sounds wild.
Yeah. Did anybody Google it? I'm kind of curious to see what
Have
it
you
looks
seen a
like.
picture of what this thing would look like?
Obviously, they have to do an illustration based on the bones that they have.
Like Predator? Is that the Alien versus Predator? Doesn't he have his mouth unhinged like that, like a toilet seat, and he has all those teeth?
Aliens in my mouth.
Alien mouth?
Unhinges
Oh,
like
okay.
that. Yeah.
It has a disproportionately large head to the size of the rib bones.
Wow.
So it
I don't know. Their rib bones connected to anything?
looks like they're connected to the backbone.
The backbone's connected
to the neck bone, and the neck bone looks like it's connected to a universal Rundle toilet seat.
Someone sent us an email, said that this monster is the American standard of all monsters.
Indeed it
Yes,
is.
more relatable than universal Rundle.
Possibly.
I think.
Rundle? I like that.
That was the name of the toilet at our house in Harbor Springs.
Oh, okay.
Every time I'd use it, I'd go, Universal Rundle, like it was a superhero.
Oh, man. Everything I think about you as a child is absolutely the truth.
Yeah.
You were insufferable. I can't imagine.
This thing looks like a giant eel with huge teeth. It's
Ugh.
terrifying.
Glad it's gone then.
Yeah.
Could still be out there.
What?
Maybe.
I thought we took care of this thing. They said it was
This
extinct.
kind of thing is what you were thinking was in the fresh water when you were skiing.
Yeah, how do you know
That's why
this?
you wore socks, right?
They hang out over by Petoskey by the nuke plant.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. They love that.
Oh, yeah.
They grab your sock. They don't get your actual foot.
Yeah,
do they?
creature from the Black Lagoon.
Joke's on them.
Yeah, don't show your little kids creature from the Black Lagoon. It'll turn out like me, terrified.
I think if you showed a kid today, they'd probably just laugh.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're so used to seeing
that suit holds up.
I was going to say,
It does. It
I
really
think
does.
as 50s era monsters go, that really holds up. Yeah, there's certain things you look at. You look at 2001: A Space Odyssey, and you go, the technology when they made that, it's amazing how great that is and how
It's
it
no
holds
wonder
up.
they made the leap that, well, he faked the moon landing.
Yeah. But I think that the creature from the Black Lagoon pretty much holds up.
Yeah, it does. It looks pretty good.
Now, what doesn't hold up are those robots, like Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Robbie Robot?
But funny. They're funny.
What about Johnny Five?
He holds up.
Yeah, I love him.
That was some sophisticated technology back then.
Is that right?
Yeah. I love Short Circuit.
I did too. It's a great movie. Moving on, hundreds of tourists are still flocking to Death Valley National Park amid a deadly heat wave.
Hey, kids, yeah.
Get in the car.
What do you want to do? Want to go get in the car, and if something goes wrong, we'll die? Oh, good.
Despite temperatures reaching as high as 128 degrees, tourists still lined up to take photos in front of the giant thermometer the National Park Service keeps near the visitor center.
No, that's not a functioning thermometer, is it?
Apparently.
Wow.
There's a functioning thermometer. We used to drive when I lived in San Diego. We drove through Baker, California, and it's the Bun Boy is the name of the restaurant, and they have the world's tallest thermometer.
I didn't know it functioned.
And it actually does function. Yes.
Have they gone digital?
Baker's Bun Boy.
It's 128 degrees. You got some guy smoking in front of it.
The record is 130.
I'll tell you what, nothing tastes better than a Marlboro when the air is already 128.
July of 1913 in Death Valley, 134 degrees is still the record.
Oh, so there was weird weather back in 1913, huh?
Some experts
Does that tell you something?
By the way, Judd,
this hoax?
That is disputed.
That is disputed.
Of course it is.
134 degrees?
They say the real record was 130 degrees that was recorded July of 2021.
That's the real record.
You can't tell the difference unless you have a rectal thermometer. Now, where's the world's biggest rectal thermometer? That's something I want to see.
Well, that's in Well Digger's ass. Is what
That's West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Well Digger's ass, West Virginia.
Yeah.
That is...
That's down there by Welch, McDowell County. That's
you want to get some 30 weight before you use that thing.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to sting. Oh, that is hot. Why would you take the kids to Death
There it
Valley?
is. There's Baker's Bun Boy. There it is.
Oh, and they have gone digital. Look at that.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the thermometer, and it lights up as it was 90 degrees.
Right. So but the mercury doesn't rise and all that stuff. That's an electronic thermometer.
What about the one at Death Valley?
That looks like the...
It's America's treasure.
It looks like the post at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
A little bit. By the way, it's odd that 90 is in almost the middle of the thermometer.
Oh, yeah.
So it can go up to 100, 110, 120, 130. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why they can't log things after 130.
Yeah, you're right.
It's 130.
Yeah.
It's like the speedometer in your car,
That's how it
Josh.
goes.
I know the way. Well, like the way Ace drives, for example. He doesn't need his speedometer to go over 30, but it does.
Is this true, or is this, do you really drive that slow?
Going up the drive.
Today, when he leaves, let's all gather around.
It's like watching the end of a movie where they're driving off into the sunset.
Oh,
and they have 4 minutes of credits.
Yeah.
And the 150 yards,
That's
if that, to the end of the driveway, Ace is.
And then on the other side, you've got Tom going for coffee in the morning, and he gets to 80 before he gets out of the parking lot.
My car is a rocket ship.
Yeah.
And I deserve it.
Leave it alone.
I earned it. It's a badass thing.
You're going to wrap your head around
I love that for you.
Do you think that speed limits should be tied to income? The more you make, the faster you can drive?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I would pay to drive faster and not get pulled over.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did you know that I want to say somewhere in, is it Holland? Or wait a minute, is it Sweden or maybe Denmark?
Let's just say it's Holland.
One of those countries, you pay your ticket based on your income.
Really?
Yeah, and the guy that runs one of those big phone company, what is it? I don't know, Nokia, whatever. One of the European cell phone manufacturers, whatever. He got a ticket for like $300,000.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
Because it's based on your
That's
gross
nuts.
income.
I hate that.
Once again, it should be the opposite. This guy should be able to go on 150 in a school zone.
That's right. Providing jobs for that country.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in a Bentley, vehicular manslaughter does not count.
That's right.
Okay?
In some states. You do have to go state by state.
I think we are in dangerous territory. And I'm concerned I'm the voice of reason.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look, right by the wound, there's a nice logo. I can see.
Hey, isn't it time to play a game show, Tom?
It certainly is. And the show is called What Will Chick Pick, starring Chick McGee.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Thank you.
Brought to you by our friends at Silac. Silac Insurance. The rules, of course, very simple. Two possible scenarios. Scenario A or Scenario B. Are you ready?
Go.
Scenario A, you're retired. You spend all day worrying about not having enough money. What's going on? Or Scenario B, you go to your mailbox once a month and get that check.
I'll take B, Tom.
Of course you will. Correct, Chick McGee. Or should I say Mailbox McGee?
Mailbox McGee. I like the sound of that.
Who wouldn't? With Silac, you can become secure in your retirement, and you can have a legacy to pass on to your heirs.
My heirs. Those are some great cans, Tom. Are there any can'ts?
One huge can't. You can't outlive your money.
Silac, huh?
Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Get all the information at silacins.com/Bob and Tom. That's the Silac Insurance Company. Silac, once again, SILAC SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance. Silac. Remember, it's going to be fun for you getting that check. You have to walk to the mailbox. SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Coming up, Sexy Time. With Alli Breen, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
In the third set against Medvedev, it was not immediately clear what was wrong with Sinner. Medvedev won the 2021 U.S. Open. Major League Baseball yesterday, interleague action, Kansas City at St. Louis, that one postponed. The Cubs, Houston, San Francisco, and Seattle win. American League winners, Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Boston, and Texas. Minnesota at the White Sox rained out. And in the National League, Philly, the Mets, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Atlanta all win. And one game in the WNBA last night, Minnesota beat Los Angeles 82-67. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
I was flying from South Bend to here. I was on a plane this big. It was like a pack of gum with 8 people in it. What happened was we took off from the South Bend Airport Hair Care and Tire Center there. I don't know if you've ever been there. We got halfway here. We had to go back. It's like a 12-minute flight. We had to go back. We had engine trouble. We lost some oil pressure in one of the engines, and they told us about it over the speaker system of the plane, right, which was stupid because they could have just went, hey, we lost some oil.
They got to just a little turn around and yelled at you.
The guy sitting next to me is losing his mind. He goes, hey man, if one of these engines fails, how far will the other one take us? And I was like, all the way to the scene of the crash.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
Not sure. Actually unsure.
Well, Mr. Unsure, annuities ensure that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living law requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with your financial advisor.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see, who's here? Josh Arnold has returned.
What of it?
But I don't think he's the original that left. I think this is the replacement, Josh Arnold.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like Nixon in China. It's the same thing.
Yeah, this one's funny.
There's Jess Hooker and Willie Griswold, Ace Cosby, Jessica Alsman. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom. I think it's time for our, if we're ever going to be sued for any part of the show, I feel like it's going to land right here is what I'm.
Are we going to find? There she is. It's the lovely Alli Breen.
Here we go.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Alli.
Yeah, in New York City, right there in the Hudson River. She's going to be starring in Hudson Hawk 2,
Oh, God.
the new new Bruce Willis film. Oh, Bruce
Really?
we
have a
So much
where'd
right
you,
there.
Where'd you get that?
we have
You know that girl is going to be appearing. There's a place I play in Long Island, Borelli's. She's going to be appearing there, I think, this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Good, ma'am.
That's who got her appearances. Yeah.
Take the money and run.
Is she going to
100%.
be on a
Yeah.
panel, or is she going to try to do? Does she have 60
She's
minutes of
hosting
stand-up?
events. No, I don't even think it's stand-up that she's hosting. They do stand-up there, but I'm not sure what the events are. It's like trivia, bingo, like that kind of stuff that she's hosting.
Okay.
But they're paying her a fortune. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, as Josh says, get the bag.
Yeah, and
Yes.
save.
Although I think she's famous because of The Shaft, but we'll get to the other portions of this. I know that you are a professional comedian, and here on the segment we call Sexy Time, Alli, you work a lot in stand-up comedy. However, you occasionally need to have a little bit of a refresher course. That's why we have Ace Cosby here.
Really?
With a little segment to show you how the art of the joke is executed.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
I actually paid $200 for a new belt.
$200 for a new belt. That seems expensive.
Well, it's a huge waste.
Huge waste. Huge waste. What's not a waste? Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a
Saved by the sponsor.
Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. They are, of course, sponsoring the joke of the day. Thank you, Ace, and thank you, Alli.
Now, Alli
sitting
Breen,
through that.
Alli, look at she looks happy and sweet. Alli, of course, is helps us out as we try to help you, the listener, with your love troubles. And you can send her through your favorite social media platform a little notice. It's ALLIBREEN. Alli is also found on the world where you are just ALLIB in the world of OnlyFans.
Yep, I'm all over the place.
Alli, may I ask you somewhat of a delicate question?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, sure.
On OnlyFans, are you doing D ratings, as they say?
I have been. Yes. I should make that announcement. It's crazy this site exists. So, yeah, people can send in $20 and I will give them a D rating if they want to send a D pic. And it's pretty fun.
Is there anything is there anything indicating scale?
Usually
it
their
depends.
hand.
People send all kinds of things where they're trying to get some scale or they're trying to not get some scale. So
Like subtle
it
things
depends
like is it the hardware store with a yardstick?
Very subtle. Now, do you have like on a scale from 1 to 10? Is that the rating you do?
That is. Are there different ratings that people do? That's
No,
the
I'm
only
just
one I would've
so
thought to-
have you seen or have you rated a 10?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. The truth is, I think most of the people who send them know they have a pretty nice looking D for the most part. And then there's people who are on the fence that want to get a real rating. And then there's people who want to get a little bit abused. It's a whole different world.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It is.
Wow.
Totally.
It is fascinating, isn't it?
Wow.
That's exactly what this
It makes you want to go home and
Yes.
throw away all your electronic devices and maybe read a book. Maybe hit the beach, walk, look at the horizon and go, maybe I'll just start swimming.
Talk to the a member of the clergy.
Yeah, okay. Allie, do we have our first letter?
Yes, we do. Dear Allie, I have been dating a guy for a few months and we've usually gone back to my place. We went to his the other night and in the morning I snooped his medicine cabinet and there was a herpes medication in there. I flipped out and he told me the reason he has it was to see who would look in his medicine cabinet. I think he's just trying to flip
Hey,
the
you know,
script.
right away. Congratulations, sir.
That's
on
funny.
a really
is there
good.
any wrongdoing on this
excuse.
woman's part for snooping through his medicine cabinet?
Yes, but you claim you do this.
Well, I do it, yes, but I'm a man. Okay?
Josh, have you thought about...
I think you should expect that that's going to happen.
Yes.
The medicine cabinet, yeah.
Snooping is
definitely.
fun. You get to see what's going on. It's your sneaky little time.
I don't do it. I
would
just don't do it.
never.
I don't
I would-
care to.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I'm afraid there's a camera behind the medicine cabinet.
I'm
when
really
I
just not
open
that
it.
interested.
How did she know it's for herpes anyway? Does it say this is for herpes?
Well,
on there?
if it says Valtrex, we all know.
I didn't know that.
It's
I thought Valtrex was a planet on Star Wars.
that you don't go to because.
Yeah, you avoid at all costs.
You'll carry it with you for all your days.
Well, I think this guy's lying. I know we didn't quite finish her. Maybe she's asking, is this true or not? I think he's lying.
Yeah, I think he's trying to flip the script. What do you think? Either way, is it too nuts to keep dating him when he behaves this way? Meaning if he is being honest and that he really keeps that as a weird decoy, that is also weird.
I don't think it's. I think.
Yeah, the weird decoy, that is a stretch.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to congratulate him, though. Wow.
But I think it cancels out your snooping around his cabinets. Like, you both are equally strange, right?
Yeah, it's a mutual mistake.
Yeah,
Cancels
there you go.
out.
Yeah. You guys, you're made for each other.
No,
Get married.
if you don't want to get herpes, you should probably stop dating him.
There you go. That's the bigger reason.
Now, I know you can have herpes and still have an active love life. And
But you are supposed to tell. Isn't that a thing? You're supposed to disclose that regardless.
I think ethically, yes.
No, it's the law.
Simplex 1 or Simplex 2?
Well, there's some big lawsuit now.
That's right.
There's a
Good
big
point.
lawsuit now about one of the other illnesses one can get of that ilk.
AIDS?
No,
You do have
chlamydia.
to disclose that.
There's a chlamydia lawsuit out there.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was reading about that the other day. So who knows?
Like against an actual person?
Yeah.
Or like a
He
class
gave it
action
to
where they're
so
trying-
many people.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
He gave it to so many people that now there's a lawsuit.
Isn't there a rule like don't hit the
What is
WAP
it?
if you got the clap or something like that?
What is it?
Don't hit the WAP if you got the clap.
I think that's a.
What is this?
That should be a
Is
t-shirt.
Johnny Cochran writing condom commercials? Oh.
Who was the football player who got in trouble for dog fighting?
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. I think he's the one who got sued successfully, I think, by a girl for giving her herpes. I'm pretty sure that was a story for a while.
Boy, oh boy.
That poor guy.
Talk about a fall from
Yeah,
grace.
come through
He
it.
kept falling.
And it was from a dog. That was Okay, let's move on. What else have we got over there?
Dear Allie, I met a man on a flight. We got along great and exchanged numbers.
Oh.
Later in text, he told me he was married. I was bummed, but we kept talking, and now he wants to fly me out to meet him for a weekend where he's on a work trip. It actually sounds kind of exciting, but am I just asking for a heartbreak? How far should I take this?
Oh my gosh! If you just want adulterous
Exciting
sex,
little,
then do it.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a relationship, this is not the place.
No.
Of course, there's going to be
Right.
drama.
Right.
But if you're into it,
Well, it should be up to her, I guess. If she goes on a weekend trip thinking, oh, this is going to be a fun weekend trip. But if she goes on a weekend trip thinking, he's going to leave her for me.
Yeah, which
that's
sounds
a
like you're
big-
kind of thinking.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
That sucks.
How nice is the worst trip? Like the work trip? Like
where are you going?
Do you want to throw this all away for a weekend in Indianapolis? Is that really worth it for all this?
Or is it Vegas or
Exactly.
Honolulu?
Yeah.
Indianapolis is beautiful.
No,
of course.
I love Indianapolis, but I'm just saying there are certain work trips that are super cool, and certain he's just going to be talking about curtains at a convention for 3 hours and then coming home to you.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's a good point. Or what job does this guy even have where the work trip is worth it? Yeah. Is it like a first class everything or yeah.
Don't expect anything. Zero expectations.
What kind of hotel is it? I mean, is it good? Is it the Four Seasons?
Yeah.
Right.
Have him send you an itinerary and go from
Does
there.
it have an atrium? It has an atrium, maybe.
Yeah, it's the Motel 5. It wasn't even good to get a 6.
Nope, didn't quite make it.
Yeah, the bed bugs there, they greet you.
Welcome.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello.
Okay, what else we got, Alli Breen?
Okay, this one. Dear Alli, I was having sex with my girlfriend, and when I was done, I pulled out and a condom came out.
Oh, God.
We have not used condoms in months.
This is fake. This is fake.
She said,
this is not real. This is
it was probably lodged in her
Let's at least
from
hear it
months
out.
ago when we did use condoms. But I don't think that's possible. Is this crazy or could she be right?
She could be. I mean,
no, she couldn't. You can't have something that is not a part of you up there that long and it not affect you.
Infection or something, right?
Is there a chance that her dildo is just molting?
Didn't think I'd hear that today.
No.
Like a snake.
Yeah. She considered.
No.
What if
Are you sure it's a condom? Yeah.
Well, you don't often mistake a condom.
The molting dildo. They opened for the Indigo Girls once.
They used to. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it your brand? Is this like finding a golf ball and this isn't a Titleist? There's no way that's me. Is that?
If this is true, and I think Tom is he's not out of line in suggesting it's not true.
And it's a fake.
This is a problem, and you would have thought she would have gone into toxic shock.
Yes, exactly.
How would you not know that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. It was probably from someone she had sex with the night before. Don't you think?
But even that, don't you know?
1 hour before.
I was gonna say it was probably same day, to be honest. Like you can't just walk around with that thing in there.
Can you do that Howie Mandel trick where you blow it up? Where he puts it over your head. Oh no.
Is there a chance that she's very, very dumb and thought this was how birth control worked? Or she thought, I better be prepared.
I can just put that in.
No, she said this was from when they used a condom last. She told him that.
Okay.
That would have been a way better excuse, though, Josh.
Right.
That would have
just feign total ignorance.
Isn't that the old, that's an old hillbilly joke, right? The guys keep their condom on.
Sort of, yes, yeah. So
they wear it for months because they don't want to get
Maybe she puts that around her matchbook so they don't get wet. And then when she has to light up a smoke after, look, I've got some dry fuel.
Oh,
well, this is, as the kids used to say, because now I'm saying it, so I know they're no longer saying it, sus.
I see.
And also disgusting.
Okay, our guest is...
condoms are disgusting. They should never be used.
I stepped on you. I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, I said condoms are disgusting. They should never be used.
Oh, okay.
Most doctors say they're bad for everybody.
Really? Okay.
For everybody.
All the way around. All the way around.
These are actually bad for everybody.
Yeah.
Alli Breen, ALLIBREEN. Send us your love issues. And Alli can be found on a variety of social media platforms. And as ALLIB, she is on OnlyFans, apparently with her new rating service.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What
send along a T-pic if you want a rating.
You know, she's never seen ours. We could all anonymously send ours into her.
Oh, yeah.
You have
That's
to guess.
what I've never done is guess whose is whose.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, hold the phone this way. That's Josh's.
I bet you can guess aces. It's the one with the kiss tattoo.
Is it the words kiss or is it the Gene Simmons makeup on the tip? For me, it's the makeup.
Starman on the tip.
Oh, God. Well, we have time for a couple more, Alli. What do you got?
Dear Alli, last night I had a dream that starred my wife's hot best friend, and she was completely topless.
Oh, man.
Nothing else happened in this dream, and it wasn't one of those dreams. quotes, "My wife knows I think her friend is hot. Should I tell her about this dream or should I just take it with me to the grave?"
What are you, insane?
Yeah, this is
Tell her about her every hour.
You never mention this dream.
No.
You maniac.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? You're not fighting enough? Is that right?
I think Allie wanted to give us one slow pitch. Yeah. She's sorting through them with her boyfriend, and he goes, "They'll hit that one out of the park."
This one we can do. This one we can help.
Even those idiots are going to get this one right.
Remember, for most women, dreams matter. Like, they mean something.
Yeah. I'm not on that camp. Yeah.
For most women, right.
I would laugh if a guy was like, "Oh my God, I just had a dream about your best friend."
Sure.
And I would, good. Was it fun? Did you have a good time?
But yes. Yeah, no. But do never talk about this.
Yeah, ever. Take it to the grave.
Yeah, okay. We've got time for one more. I think we've done some good work
Although
here
a
today.
dream is a wish your heart makes. We all know it. I think Jiminy Cricket's told us that.
I think that's what he's getting at, really, frankly.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Probably.
What do you got, Allie?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has ED and he won't admit it. He won't admit it because he can still finish. It's just that it won't stand at attention. So it requires either his help or my mouth. It's not very satisfying. How can I bring up trying Viagra without offending him?
What was the last part there, Allie? After the,
What'd you say?
How can
you bring
It's
up?
not very satisfying for me. How can I bring up Viagra without offending him?
That would offend him, you think?
If he's denying
If he's not
it,
admitting he has an issue, yeah, probably.
Just say everyone's doing it and you want to try it. It's not about
the old peer pressure.
Yeah. I
Hey, just say, "Hey, I got this from my dad."
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, that helps. Bring up your dad.
Man.
Yeah.
You can't
or tell him it's an Advil and pop
I was
him
going to say,
one day.
Yeah.
You can't
Sneak
drug
it.
somebody, as fun as that would be. He's not a dog and you're giving him heartburn medication. That's not fair.
Right. Have you considered wrapping it in cheese?
Could you DVR a TV show that has a Viagra commercial and just kind of subtly put that into his head
Some
over
product
time?
placement.
Hey, honey, how about that ad? Huh?
Yeah.
And which one is the one you got to take every day? Aren't they different?
Cialis.
Isn't one of them you take it and an hour later you're rock and rolling?
Viagra is as needed.
Yeah, and Cialis is the other one.
Is that the daily?
Yeah.
A time release or something?
Oh, and then you're good to go whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I think you got to go, "Hey, babe, I it's great what we have, but it could be better. And I would really be more satisfied."
And he goes, "Oh, you mean you're bringing in your sister?"
By the way, that reminds me of a dream I had. What do you mean we're broken up?
Where are you going?
We are really helping. Allie, thank you so much. Once again, it's ALLI BREEN on social media platforms everywhere in America and in the world.
Yes.
We'd love to get some more letters from foreign folks. And we can help any culture.
Exactly.
Country, please.
Yeah,
Send
we can
in your
insult anybody.
arranged marriage
Yes,
problems
yes.
if you're living in India.
And on, I almost said on Sexy Time. I mean on OnlyFans. It's ALLIB. That's it. That's all you need. Thanks, Allie.
Yep, perfect. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you, dude.
Hey, according to the FBI, did you guys know this? Most break-ins at your compound happen during broad daylight and spike during the summer because, you guessed it, there's more daylight. That's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security. Simply Safe is the only security company I trust to protect my compound, offering me peace of mind whether I'm home or away. I can check in with my compound on my Simply Safe app. With Fast Protect monitoring and LiveGuard protection, Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. There's no long-term contract, so you can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent, affordable at less than $1 a day, no hidden fees, high-definition cameras inside and out, easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or you can choose to have a pro do it for you. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Read the reviews. People love it, and you will too. Coming up, we've got your day in history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link.
Hi, everybody. Kristi Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Oh, wait a second.
I'll get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, I'd love to say we just landed, but I'm still driving. I know. Like I said yesterday, with all these spring breakers clogging up the airlines, I rented a car, making the most of my wizard number, but it's fair to say I've had my fill of Zone 4 people. I know. I just crossed over into IL from IN, and for once I didn't have to do a touch-and-go at ORD first.
Oh, nice.
I'm at a truck stop, and like most road dogs, I had to re-up on my supply of sugar-free Celsius and veggie straws, and I'd be giving anything to be in the Sky Club about right now, but unfortunately, my rental car has a nail in the tire. Yeah, I got to find a place to get my tire fixed. Yeah. I'll take a bird strike any day over this, but this is really going to set me back. Bob and Tom, hang on a sec. Let me ask this trucker if he knows a place to get my flat fixed around here.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I found myself in a predicament. My right front is low. Picked up a nail. Would you happen to know a reputable tire place around these parts? Oh, you've definitely got yourself a flat there. That's going to turn into a roll down occasion. I only won't attend to it. That's why I roll on Goodyear tires. I don't use those commie brands. I wouldn't put those on a moped, but if you can make it up to Pete's Tire Center, you're only 2 miles away. I think it sounds good. Yeah, I'll try to find Pete. What you want to do is take a left out of here. You're going to go maybe a mile and a half on the south side of the road. You're going to see a sign for Joe Gin Spa. Now, if you can't make it all the way to Pete's, be sure to stop in there. Hey, Todd, I've got to take this. I got to call on my burner. They may not fix your flat at Joe Gin's, but you're going to feel like they did. Here, I've got a gift card that's got $40 left on it. I haven't been in almost a year on account of my cholesterol being what it is. When you get there, ask for Lou. Tell her you'll pass on the table sign, but you still wanted to take a look at your undercarriage. Hey, gang, looks like this might take a while. Let's circle back and reload for tomorrow. We just landed.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, easy, I'm right here. My God.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show USA. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Larry King.
Wow. Larry. Nice to see you.
Let me sit down here. Ouch, my back.
Wow. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Hey, you know, you're giving off a weird vibe when the Walmart greeter tells you to pound sand up your butt. Hey, what's with Cher and the Sunny thing all of a sudden? Would somebody tell me anything? Anybody else now think the C word was invented because of her? Cher, of course.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. And how about that Carol Channing thing, huh?
Yeah.
I guess she was singing Hello Dildo.
Hello, dildo.
Yeah, man.
Hello, dildo.
Yes, it's just
Only
good
got
stuff.
married. Only got it twice in her
Twice in 41 years of marriage.
Wow, she needs Viagra. And I said it before, but never address an Indian in war paint as Chief Big Pussy.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
And finally, I gotta say, kids, it's been a stone gas being here, by the way. I gotta say, this body-piercing craze is getting out of control. You know, studs through the tongue, rings through the nose, eyebrows, the nipples, the belly button, and now a series of interlocking rings and hoops through my schwanz. Oh, did I say my schwanz? Oh, somebody stop me. You know how embarrassing it is to go through the metal detector?
I'm sure.
Larry King, you've got a solid nickel's worth, kids.
Thanks.
I'm out. Peace out.
Peace out, Larry.
I got to catch a plane.
Thanks very much, Larry.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
BetterHelp.com/VIP.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like bug, some like Schmitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom Radio.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Feel free to steal my identity, steal my identity. Get my number from Social Security, 209-526-13. Child support's due, you can pay that too. Please steal my identity. BB, steal my identity.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Thanks.
My favorite part is look at all the stuff we owe.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at...
Hello, and welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I believe, Tom, it's time for our daily lesson in history, is it not? Quiz. It's a
Quiz.
History quiz?
Ace is ineligible.
Kiss, Gene Simmons, Ronnie James Dio.
Raiders, coupons.
Mouth. Carmine. Mouth.
What?
Unbelievable. We'll start with birthdays before we get to the quiz. 1856, Nikola Tesla.
Oh, yeah. Badass.
Nikola.
Cough drop baron.
He wanted to get remember what his goal was? Free energy for everyone. Thank God we put a stop to that.
Yes. Energy is a commodity.
Damn right it is.
It's not a right.
Just like Wi-Fi.
Happy birthday.
Crazy stance.
Happy birthday, Mavis Staples.
Oh, one of my favorites, man.
Yeah. And then I like her office supply store and her singing.
I forget which song it is. I think it's I'll Take You There, where Pop is singing like the first half of the song.
So good.
And then Mavis starts singing, and you go, oh, okay, I see what they meant.
Yeah. It's like it's the Don Henley rule.
Yeah, it's Henley starts singing.
Where Glenn Fry goes, we have Don Henley.
And Daryl Hall starts singing instead of John Oates. Yeah.
You go, oh, Daryl, that guy can sing.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, R.J.
Nabisco.
R.J. Padavona.
Padavona?
Yeah, born in 1942. R.J. Padavona, anyone?
I don't know.
The inventor of the fan boat.
That's right. Ronald James Padavona, or we call him Ronnie James Dio.
Man,
Oh, wow.
this little prick is haunting me.
By all accounts, a very nice person.
I
He's
can't
a
believe
very
it.
nice man and had his famous album, Holy Diver.
That's his first solo album.
Had the photograph of the Pope going off the high dive.
How many tens of that did they sell? Holy Diver.
Platinum album.
Member of
Platinum album.
Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Some good songs with them.
Let's see now. For this one, let's see who's going to get this one.
Mob Rules is good.
I think maybe Hooker.
Okay.
1945. Happy birthday to sadly gone. I love this guy, Ron Glass.
Ooh, I don't know Ron Glass.
Anyone?
Barney Miller.
Barney Miller.
Oh.
I forget his character's name on Barney Miller, though.
It's slipping my mind. But he was great in that.
I remember Yamana and Fish and
he did
no, that was his name was Glass.
he did a version of The Odd Couple.
Yeah, it was stunk.
I thought it was very good.
Does it say his character's name on Barney
No,
Miller?
well, no.
that you're helping a lot, Tom.
Okay.
Somebody look it up.
Okay. In 1947, happy birthday, Arlo Guthrie.
Oh, my God.
Alice's Restaurant gets airplay every Thanksgiving.
That never ends, yeah.
Very interesting guy. He's been a guest on our show. You know this one? You'll know this one,
Okay.
Miss Hooker. 1951, Phyllis Smith.
No.
She was on
The Office.
Vegas?
Oh,
Phyllis.
she's Sadness in Inside Out.
She's great in it.
She voices
And she,
Sadness. Yeah.
wasn't she the casting director
She was.
or casting agent? And she just they decided, no, you have to play this role.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Office,
Yeah.
Willie will get this one. Happy birthday, Bela Fleck.
Bela Fleck. No clue. Who's that?
Anyone?
And the Fleck.
Yeah, musician, yeah.
What kind of band? What does he play?
I believe he plays the theremin.
I resent the way you delivered that.
That's a guy.
Banjo.
Believed it.
Incredibly forgettable.
He's the Jimi Hendrix of banjo.
Yeah.
If Dean were here, he'd storm out of the building.
Really?
Well,
Oh, he's a big.
That happened once
Too
a week
late.
anyway.
Good point. Yeah,
More or
Bela,
less.
and it is pronounced Bela, not Bella.
Whatever.
But I always say Bela Lugosi.
Is
What do you mean,
there
whatever?
any way you can talk about anything worth talking about? How we pronounce Bela Lugosi?
Okay, how about this one? 1850, the Vice President of the United States is sworn in as the President after Zachary Taylor passes away from an intestinal ailment. Who am I talking about?
Wendell Willkie.
Oh, hold on.
In
Wendell
between
Willkie.
Taylor and
Adams,
Lincoln.
Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams.
1850. Anyone?
Yes.
Woodrow Wilson.
Who'd you say?
Willard Fillmore.
Millard Fillmore is correct. Woodrow Wilson. Really?
I'm
1850?
Just trying to have fun.
Apparently you have to try harder.
Okay.
Here we go. This is interesting.
Millard isn't around anymore. You don't hear that name. very much.
Millard?
Well, you don't hear Willard either. Let's
No.
name him Willard.
I think because of that rat movie.
Probably.
Yeah, you don't hear Lee Harvey
Ben.
much either.
Oh, God.
Lee
He is one.
Harvey.
Yeah. Hey, look, beautiful baby. Let's name him Sirhan.
Do you think they would come to you and go, look, you can't name your new baby Lee Harvey?
Are you sure you want to do that? I would hope somebody would go, are you positive you want to
Oh,
do
well,
that?
look what Musk did. Didn't Musk name his kid like XR15 Booger or something?
Ash AE12,
Yeah.
I believe is the name.
Ridiculous. Although
Well,
I
yeah,
am
but-
using that as my computer code now.
All right.
It's a password. How about this one? 1964. What movie did the Beatles release?
Help?
Hard Day's Night. Wow.
Oh.
No, I was asking for a hint. I thought you helped me out a little bit.
Okay, what happened in 1985 involving the soft drink industry?
Oh, this is the new Coke thing.
Clear,
This is
Clear Pepsi?
On this date, they announced they were going to resume selling the old formula of Coca-Cola.
Huh?
Yeah.
The
Coca-Cola
cocaine?
Classic.
Oh.
Remember, and then they had to hang the guy that came out with the idea for new Coke.
I don't think they hung him.
I thought you were talking. So they put cocaine back in it? What'd they
Yes.
do? Oh, okay. 1985.
And it's still in there today.
Here's a happy
A
story.
little pick-me-up.
In 2018, the last of that soccer team from Thailand was rescued from the cave.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
That was wild.
They had to.
They ate each other? Is that the one?
No.
Soccer teams have trouble, don't they?
Oh,
They get-
yeah, all
they get
kinds
in
of
This is the one
caves,
where
they
the cave filled
crash
with
in the
water,
Andes.
and they had to take them through all these tunnels. And,
Miraculous that they got them all out.
yeah, an amazing feat.
If you say so.
If you've seen the documentary, it's hard to watch. It's so scary. But
I've not seen the documentary.
That concludes our lesson in history for today. I'm not sure who this one is. This
Shake
birthday
it up,
here.
shake it down, move it in, move it
Paul
out.
Lynn?
Disco baby.
Tom's not sure who the next one is, which means we've all heard of this person.
It's the only person that anyone's heard of.
Peter Serafinowicz.
No idea who that is.
Oh,
No clue,
he's
sorry.
British. He plays the new Tick in the Tick movie.
Oh, that guy's good.
Yeah. And
Obviously a stage name.
what else is he?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yes. Serafinowicz.
Serafinowicz.
Okay, very
Why
good.
did you mention him?
Because it's his birthday today.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, buddy. Born in 1972. I've never
Son
seen
of a
him. Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.